podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling.
You're going to see it on MGM Grand. Only one will stand. And Bill Haney, William E. Haney come with that fight plan.
They didn't think niggas out of Oakland was gonna push up on their ass. You dig?
TheBoxingVoice.com.
Well, tell the truth and shame the devil that Devin is a bad motherfucker.
WBC, the lightweight champion of the world.
Come get the real belts, not this ain't franchise shit.
That boy is good.
Bill Haney, say his name 3 times, pop up like candy, man.
When you talk about that, you talk about one of the best fighters in boxing.
SDS Promotions.
Because you thought tonight's crowd was pretty crazy, 80,000 in Australia. But the crowd doesn't win fights, I do.
WBC, the lightweight champion of the world.
You ever been to Australia?
No, I never been, but I look forward to it. Going to go pick up some belts out there.
Didn't have to sell a chain to make a fight. All we got to do is make that flight. You gonna hide behind them judges, but Lord Devin Haney gonna stand above. I'm serious, George Gambosi. Dope.
I'd like to wish you all a very warm welcome to Australia, everyone.
I want to show all my experience, everything that it took to get to this point. I want to show the world.
Who's the best young fighter in the game?
Me, by far.
For the 54th consecutive round, Devin Haney has outlanded his opponent in total connect.
He can hit the mitts, he can hit the bag all he wants, but it's different when you're in there with Devin Haney.
Gambosi, you in trouble.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
You said a lot. You did a lot. Tomorrow, you're in trouble.
Pussy! I'd fight you in your backyard if I had to, because I know that I'm gonna beat you. And you'll see June 5th.
Wow.
The universally recognized, undisputed lightweight champion of the world, Devin the Dream Haney.
SDS Promotions.
Yeah. What up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's fight day. We didn't have an evening show yesterday as things just took a wrong turn. But we're here to discuss yesterday's situation, right? The weigh-in, the face-off, the back and forth, and the question, why no push this time? He shoved Loma. He got more beef with Regis. And Regis got more beef with Devin than he do with any of the other opponents. Was it simply professionalism? Or do we got some nervous energy here? What's going on? This is what we're going to be talking about. Yesterday's face-off. Everything that had to do with that. Last-minute predictions. It's fight day. Who you got? The wait is over. No more talking. No more bickering. Certainly no more hollering. It's going to be fists flying in a matter of hours. And we're here to get your last-minute predictions so you don't feel left out. Don't forget TBV rocks out Monday through Friday, twice per day. Saturday and Sundays for your big fights and to recap everything on a Sunday, man. So I'm your host, Nestor Gibbs. We're here to talk some boxing. What did you guys think of that weigh-in, man? It was certainly a lively one, right? But I ain't gonna front. I kind of wanted the shove. I think that the shove would have been the icing on the cake. We kind of figured that too. Like everything, the build-up, the back and forth, the curse words, the disrespect. I don't know. I thought a shove was right on par with the storyline that was being delivered to us. There's also the purses have been announced by Dan Rayfield, who we trust. But I will say that I did hit Danny up, asking him to confirm, is there a secondary DHP check, right? Because everything we heard from the beginning of this fight is that Devin was making 6. Now Dan comes out and says Devin's making 4, Regis making 3. So yeah, I know the easy answer is pay-per-view upside, but that wasn't the report. The report was that he was guaranteed 6. So is another 2 guaranteed to DHP Promotions that obviously David Diamante continues to remind us that this is a Matchroom, DHP, and even Ruggaroo Promotions. So it's a 3-way thing here. So do each man get an extra check as a promoter? That's what we're trying to find out. Because according to Dan, it's not 6 guaranteed, but instead 4 guaranteed. But even on paper, it says 1.5 guaranteed. But according to Dan, he says, per my sources, he'll get 4 guaranteed. So, if everybody knows that what's being put down on the commission isn't the real purse, why are we even still doing that shit? It just doesn't make any sense. You got Dan Rayfield literally telling you, yeah, it's 1.5 at the commission, but my people's is telling me he getting 4. And then everything else on the internet is telling you he was supposed to get 6. It's crazy. And I think that's an issue with this sport, because how do you entice the next young kid to want to be a fighter if he don't even know what you make? He got to go based off your lifestyle. So what if you were Andre Ward type of guy where you don't just blow money to let everyone know your social status and your bank account? Not everybody is Floyd. Not everybody is Devin that they want to buy flashy things and let the world know. So I think that they need to start to get that shit together, because when kids are looking up to these people, they can easily Google and find purses for other athletes to ignite that dream. If I want to be a chef and I find out a fucking chef is making $35,000, maybe I'm not interested. If I want to be a boxer and I find out that, the average boxer is making $1 million every time they fight, maybe I want to go train. But if I find out the average boxer is making about $800, then I don't want to be a fighter. I don't want to take punches to the face. And, I say $800 because Quilesto Madera, the toughest opponent of Amari Jones, is only being paid $800. And Dan Rayfield put in parentheses, this is not a typo. No one else on that card is getting paid hundreds. Everyone is thousands. Even Shamar Canal from Albany's opponent is getting paid $3K. I don't know what happened, man. They need to fix that, bro, because I'm not happy that Quilesto's only getting $800. At this stage in his career, he just fought Kevin Newman. It's the toughest opponent for Amari. I don't understand what's going on. I don't understand what's going on. I told Danny already, I said, I hope he don't do a Curtis Harper. Let that sink in. I hope he don't do a Curtis Harper. What did Curtis Harper do, Ness? Because all the casuals, they only know him for walking out the ring. They don't even know what the fuck that comes from. So they want you to fight a puncher and a jogger, and they only paying you a certain amount of dollars. You insisting on more, they insisting on no. So you show up, you let the bell ring, and you walk out. You didn't take one punch, but you made the amount that they were offering you without taking one punch. But you're not about to make that amount and take punches and go rounds. And that's what Madera should do. I ain't even fronting. Like, they going to hate me on DHP. But if this shit is true, why take a punch for $800, bro? That's insane to me. I'm like, that's crazy, bro. I hope that's not true. Rayfield said it's not a typo. I hope it is. Not on his behalf, but on the commission's, and a fucking zero dropped off or something. Because we talking $100 a round. There's spawn partners that get more than that. If you making $800 in an 8-round fight, you talking about $100 per round. Then you got your manager. I mean, dog, this is crazy. Like the fact that the fact that Matchroom would even allow someone to get paid $800 on a Matchroom card is insane to me. Like this is insane to me. $800 for a kid that got a name. This ain't no dude from Mexico with no name, with only fights in Mexico. This kid got a fan base in Stockton. I don't get it, bro. Honestly, this ain't even about him, but fuck, this sport is broken, man. And I got a heart. So this sport is broken and it bothers me. It hurts that. Like, how do you even pay your trainer? He got to take this one on the chin and be like, nah, mijo, you do you. You know what I'm saying? Because you've been like, I don't even understand that, bro. For Rayfield to put not a typo, that shit just it fucked me up. I feel bad for my letter. And you know he gonna put up a fight, bro. You know he gonna put up a fight. He's one of those balls to the wall Mexican type dudes that, you know, they'll fucking beat on their chest and, you know, come forward and lean on the ropes and be like, come on, let's do it. Like that's the type of dude he is, and he's what do you call it? He's durable, bro. He's fucking durable. You know what I mean? It's crazy that they would do that. But whatever. That shit down my mood, obviously. What in the fuck is going on here? Oh, wait. What's up, ladies and gentlemen, though? Let me go ahead and open up these phone lines. You know the number to call, 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 one time if you want to talk yesterday's face-off, the final weigh-in, you know, the final time they'll get to see each other before they actually get in the ring, with all the back and forth, all the curse words, all the bickering and hollering. We didn't see the shove that we seen in the Lomachenko fight, and I have it there on the thumbnail just to remind you guys. But phone lines are open. Twitter Spaces is open. Discord also available. The number to call, 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 one time if you're calling in the landline. We're going out to, before I do that, let me go ahead and open it up properly, though.
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
I certainly need those 5-star reviews. So on your bus ride, you know, whenever you're not driving, you know, you one of them bathroom guys, yeah, while you on the toilet, drop me a 5-star review, man. You feel me? I know everybody lives a busy life, but there are literally millions of people listening to the show via iTunes, iHeart, Spotify, YouTube, the many platforms. So I would like to get to about 100,000 reviews to truly be the Joe Rogan of boxing podcasts. You know, my boy Rogan got thousands. Now, yeah, I got thousands too, but I ain't got thousands like him. You feel me? And we always have to push to be better. And I think that's what that dude, Brandon Marshall, was trying to say to Devin when he was like, yo, next time we meet, I want to see you with 5 people that you look up to so that you can get better. It really don't fit in Devin's kind of life because it's kind of hard to look up to someone that's actively fighting. Like, you know, Shakur gets to do that with Terrence. Devin, not so much so. You know, his Terrence was Floyd, and I don't know what happened there, right? Like, they used to be tighter. And if you watch one of those interviews, I think it was the I Am Athlete, he says something like, we got a unique relationship. And then the dude doubled down, like, what do you mean? He was like, that's what I'm trying to tell you. It's unique. I can't explain it. So, I don't know. You know, I always assumed that there was a rift there simply because Devin didn't, he chose not to sign with him. He chose not to sign with him. Like, I was checking the archives yesterday because we was talking Dev, and I was wrong. I started getting Devin footage in 2014. So 2 years after I started the channel, I linked up with Bill. And, bro, I went back. We even got Devin's interview, like, announcing that he was going to go pro and not, because he couldn't go to the Olympics because they eliminated his bracket. It was crazy, though. I seen an interview that we had with Floyd Sr. that said, I'm paraphrasing, but it was something like, I feel like I have to get it now because I don't want to paraphrase someone like that. But it was something like, I would be shocked if Devin doesn't win a world title. And that was Floyd Sr. Because obviously he used to train him back then. But, people laugh at me when I say phenom, but that's why, right? You got all these legends speaking highly of a kid 12, 14, 16 years old. Think about it right now. Like, how many 12, 14, 16-year-old kids you knew were in the amateur system and didn't amount to anything, let alone a champion, let alone unified, let alone undisputed, let alone pay-per-view. Like, he's checking the boxes. But none of that shit matters when he gets in the ring today, via Regis. But it will. But it will, because if everything that they said was true, if all the reasons he was sought after by all the promoters was true, he'll separate himself. I watched Arturo Gotti live, but again, I'm not a historian, so when I'm watching Gotti, I'm watching it with my dad. So I would have to Google, which is something I'm not interested in doing, to find out how many titles he won, if any, to truly know if the comparison of him versus Regis is a good one. And I would say, off of what I know, what I seen with my own eyes from Gotti, I'm going to say he was taking way more punches than Regis. Been in way more wars than Regis. So probably slightly less skilled, or, like if gun to head to someone who's better, I probably think they still going to say Regis. But I say all that to say this will be Floyd and Gotti, okay? And I'm going to be watching it live right here, so you can catch me right here to get my live reaction if it's not Floyd and Gotti. But that's how I'm expecting this shit to look. Real Jordan, what it do? Okay, wait a minute. Looks like we need to reconnect. Fucking check. Unmute. We heard you.
Hey, what's up, Ness? Good morning, brother.
Buenos
I got
dias.
a question. Hey, I got a question. Do you think he didn't push him because he didn't want to get fined again?
Bro, I look at it like this. A shove is gonna sell more pay-per-views than the fine is worth. What's the fine? 50,000 maybe?
Right. No, I would love the shove too. I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to see the shove, but I also heard that he shoved Loma too. I mean, no excuses, but they said because that it took so long for him to make that fight and he was ducking him, so he was pissed off, so he shoved his ass. I don't know, but I ain't really have a real call. I just wanted to ask that question. You think he would have got fined? But yeah,
yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah,
I mean, they fined him before, right? I don't know if they eventually dropped the fine or not, but I remember that it was said he was going to be fined. And yeah, Anthony, I don't know what he wants me to knock off, but I do believe that a shove would have sold more pay-per-views. I mean, think about Canelo and Jacobs. There was a shove at the weigh-in. Then that's when Canelo made the infamous "Tienes miedo, tienes miedo," and then what happened? DAZN for the first time announced numbers for that fight. Google it. For the first time. So Do I know that the shove had direct, influence on the numbers? No, but it's obvious. It's obvious. Every
Right.
time there's some crazy shit out of way, and like, bro, Chisora is famous to me, because I don't know, fucking almost 15 years ago, he got hit with a bottle by David Hay in the face, bro. He glossed me. Like, I'll never forget that shit, bro. Like, I don't know. That excites me. I'm not telling everybody act like an idiot and do some crazy shit. I'm just saying sometimes a little shove can move the needle.
Yeah, for sure. All right, Ness, man. I'm listening, bro. I'll chime in when I need to.
You got it. Plus, again, it's not like I'm asking for a fake shove. Like, yo, with all the shit we seen them talking to each other, the bums, the bitches, the this, the that, it was a pretty safe weigh-in. Like, I'm ain't nothing wrong with that. They acted like professionals. But the question still remains, why no push? Brandon, Cincinnati. Check, check. Good brother, we don't hear you. Going out to Tyrant.
Yo, what's good, Ness?
What up, what up? Buenos dias.
Yes, sir. Shouts out TBV, man. Everyone blessed tuning in. I just think the reason why he ain't shoving because, you can what you can do to people and who you can do it to. So I feel like he know that, he wasn't, gonna push him because he was gonna get a reaction. Regis, he probably would have, pushing back, or it probably would have, actually be a fight. You know what I'm saying? Look at
Yeah,
playing the
but
Canelo.
I'm saying, look at Fury Wilder. There was a shove there. That shit, like, they were so big, they started falling like bowling pins. It didn't escalate. It just looked
Yeah,
great.
right.
Like, you seen fucking Shelly Finkel get dropped to the floor. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Maybe
I
I like the theatrics, but I am a dude that grew up on WWF,
Yeah,
and
me too. Like, I feel you. Like, I definitely wish it would have been, pushed or something. But again, man, I just feel like he knew he just couldn't do that to Regis. Like, he did it to Loma because, Loma wasn't going to do nothing. Loma, his spirit character is not like that. So, again, I feel like, you can do stuff to people who you can do it to. And Regis is not that type of person you just go push, you know what I'm saying? So, that's my opinion, but I would have loved it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it definitely would have sold more. Look at Caleb planning Canelo. Look how much that reached
Bruh,
after that push.
I would have loved a hard shove, hoof, like Loma, and be like,
Yeah.
who the little boy now?
No, for real. But again, I feel like you know what you can do to who you can do it to, and I feel like he just it wasn't that for him. But that's just my opinion. Also, did you see a video like of the ring? People were saying like it looks small. What's your opinion about that? You think that play a factor in tonight?
I mean, if the ring is small, that must have been a concession. Maybe Devin asked for something and Regis conceded by receiving a certain size ring. I haven't seen it. Where could we see the picture? I'll check
Actually,
Matchroom.
yeah, it was just on Twitter. I'm about to go back to it and send it to you and tag you because they had him and Bill was like testing out the ring, and people were saying like the ring looks small. But yeah, let me see. Doesn't any ring
Let me
size?
see if Danny knows.
Yeah, dang. Let me see because it was just like literally on my storyline, but they said like it was like 15 hours ago or something like that. So that's what I was saying. Like, dang, let me see if Ness seen the video. Um, but dang, well, yeah, I'm gonna definitely. I want to go look for it now. I'm looking for it now on the timeline. So once I see it, I'm gonna send it to you. Cause yeah, him and Bill was in there. It kind of looked small, but that's gonna be interesting because Devin Haney ain't gonna be able to move around. He really gonna have to stand there and fight. So that could be a difference in the fight too. But I might sprinkle a little bit on Regis money line too. I already got a ticket. But I might do that. But yeah, I'm gonna look through it now, champ, and send it to you. But appreciate the call, man.
I
Shouts
got it
out to you.
already.
Okay. Cool.
Um, Looks
You
like
may
Aki
feel like
TV
it's your
posted
time,
it.
but it's not your time.
I can't see from here that it's. I can't say that it's small. I text Bill and Danny. Let's see if they hit me. It's early. Not everybody's a morning person like us. But yeah, if you haven't hit that thumbs up, you know what time it is. Got to. Look, we went straight to the phone lines. We didn't even wait for a certain number of thumbs up. Just trying to see if you're going to do it all on your own. You feel me? So do not forget, smash the thumbs up. It's going to help with the visibility. I need everybody to know that I'm here every single day, but twice a day, Monday through Friday. We doing live fight chats. Actually, sometimes on Saturdays we twice a day because I always do a morning show and then end up doing live fight chats for the big fights, though. That's the big fights. And real quick, just want to let you guys know we did get to that goal of 185,000. So we can certainly celebrate about that. I'll go ahead and screen share. We got to 185, 185,000. Now we're at 185,060. So you know what it is. It's we're going for 185.5. Halfway there, then another 5 will get to 186. So if you haven't already subscribed, it don't stop. It's like a broken record. Go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and grab your siblings' phones, tablets, computers, and subscribes. I don't give a damn. Numbers is power. I need them numbers to get them big interviews that continue to escape me. We got to create that hot seat where they forced to sit down with the man with the plan. You feel me? The man that actually asks the tough questions. But don't forget, you can still check out our betting show as well, where we made a few bets, and we should be getting paid this week. But phone lines are open. The landline, 1425-569-5241. Press 1 one time to voice your opinion. Right here, Voice of the People hotline. I'm asking you guys, why do you think there was no shove in this face-off? I feel like there was more animosity. There was more of a back and forth between Devin and Regis than there ever was with Devin and Loma. Now, I won't deny that maybe there could have been some built-in frustration on behalf of Devin towards Loma because he had been chasing him since 2019. Maybe that built-in frustration led to the shove, and that wasn't here for the Regis fight. I don't know. Just throwing out different ideas. CJ in Memphis, what up?
What up? You can hear me, Ness?
Yes, sir.
It's a lot of background noise, or we good?
You straight.
Okay. Now, I wasn't expecting the shove to become like a common thing that Dev do. But I guess you're saying, yeah, as far as like a build-up, as far as disrespect, it's enough of it to shove somebody. But I do think the fine, played a role in that. And I don't think that's something Dev want to start doing because you shove Regis, you shove Loma, now you just got to shove. I mean, the first person you don't shove is going to be like, why you didn't shove him? I'm not sure, it's going to be enough. I don't know about pay-per-view buys covering that fine. Like, I don't think after the shove, the numbers jump up that much. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you're going to watch the fight, you're probably already in. And maybe it'll add, a couple more viewers, but I don't think enough. What was the fine last time? Wasn't it something crazy?
It was announced to be something crazy, and then I believe it dropped. But I ain't Googling this shit. You feel me?
I can't remember the number, but I think it would take like another. It was like 10. It was over 15,000 or something like that.
And like I said, I put the number at 50. But 50 ain't shit. Yeah. You making $6 million. 50 ain't shit, especially if it drives the bars. Because you talking about Matchroom and DAZN, two companies that do very well on social media. They gonna chop that shit up, bro. Like they put out a video of Ebony Bridges at the weigh-in in slow-mo with songs and close shots of her boobs and that. Like they not playing. They out here trying to sell.
If a push lead to 50,000 more buys, you know what I'm saying, then that would, then it would be worth it. But I don't know if they jump like that, Tim. I really don't. I listened to all yesterday, man. I definitely wanted to rap with you about T.O. I mean, I want to shout him out for what he's doing, but I do feel like, not you, because I feel like you being fair, I feel like fans is kind of mythologizing T.O. Situation just a little bit. Like they making it seem like he jumped straight.
Just pause you there. I did the quick math. 50,000 bars or $50,000, right? It's still only 625 people, bro. So again, if you make one reel, of Devin shoving Regis and that shit got crazy, bro, and you get
I give you that. Actually, I didn't know the numbers was that like that's light. So I didn't think it would trend. Yeah, that's light. No, honestly, yeah. Getting 700 more people is I think that's super doable.
And look, and someone's saying the fine they saying the fine for the Loma one in the chat, which I trust Decatur, Georgia zone lids low. He said 25,000.
Oh, okay, yeah. But I mean, don't you think it's hey, if I go over, I'm gonna cash up you the fine. But don't you think if you do it now, he gotta keep doing it though? You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
now he gotta push.
Not really.
Everybody.
Not really, because let's say he hypothetically fights Matias, which I'm on record saying he doesn't and shouldn't fight Matias next. Now you got the language barrier, plus you got the relationship between Coach Panda and Coach Bill, so they already friends, so they not gonna cross the line. It'll be a respectable promotion.
That's cool. But that you speaking with logic now, Ness. You know niggas hate Dev, so if he don't push Matias, it's gonna be because Matias a killer and he's scary, and I wouldn't even want to fall into that. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't there and if it ain't organic, if I don't want to push a nigga, I ain't gonna push him. For whatever reason he pushed Loma, maybe he did feel like Loma was little, but I don't think Dev's scary like that. But look, with the T.O. thing, before I go too long, I feel like niggas is acting like T.O. jumped straight from Loma to Josh Taylor, like nothing happened in between. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't lose the Cambosis, and we bring that up or whatever. So
people remember that. People, it's just that
they bring up that, but listen, they don't bring up the fight after that. So
it just gets erased because you beat Taylor. You went up to
Taylor, exactly. Yeah. So it's always what you say, your last fight. But look, this is the only reason I'm bringing up is as far as the resume thing. Is because he fought Cambosis, he lost, he didn't avenge a loss, which is fine. He go up and he fight who? He fought who he fight as a tune-up?
Who? Pedro Campos and Sandor Martin.
Okay. Then he fought Sandor Martin, and then he fought Taylor, right? Okay, so he had 2 fights in tune-ups, and people feel like he might have lost to Sandor. Then he fought Josh Taylor. But the win was so cold that we just totally forget about that. So I'm only saying that to say T.O. been fighting. He got 3 fights at 140. It makes no sense for Devin to jump up and fight. Devin ain't never even fought at 140. This is his first fight. So it would be wild if he fought Matias before T.O. and T.O. then had 3 fights there already. And I feel like people is tripping where they want Devin. Devin is jumping straight from Loma to Regis, a champ. T.O. didn't jump straight from whoever into Josh Taylor.
But Crawford did.
Which is fine. That's totally cool.
But Crawford did. So you got to understand,
Crawford did.
Devin is just trying to, create.
No, I'm shouting out Devin, but I'm also shouting out T.O. But I'm just saying it's 2 different paths. I feel like niggas is making it seem like if Devin don't jump up to 147 and fight Boots, you get what I'm saying? Like what he's doing is kind of harder already than what T.O. did, because he not doing tune-ups. Ain't no Sandor Martins, ain't no Ocampas or whoever whoever you said. So if he go from Regis and then he fight Keith or Mario, that's already more difficult than what T.O. did. And I think it's cool either way. I just feel like people don't be being fair when they doing that. It's just a different way to do it. Shout out T.O. Shout out TBV, man. I'm going to send you the 5 right now, though. Appreciate you.
All right. Yo, so you see, I'm over here working, and this is exactly why we had to do it this way. I couldn't be at the fight with, Danny, and because I had to be here in studio. And even being here, I'm still missing shit, right? Like, look, Danny was over there. Danny has the video. He literally put it out on our YouTube channel, and I didn't even know because there's so much being put out. But let me straighten this out a bit so that we can actually watch it. And
Watch your step. Okay. We got a hole right here.
That's
Everybody
cool.
else say something.
So I hear that Devin will say that the ring is small.
No, this is a... Folks, stay over this way. Thank you.
I feel like we should just watch it. It's only 3 minutes, so we don't miss if he does say it's small.
Curly trying to keep it.
Oh wait, we can count right there. Let's count off the bounce. So 7. Jabs almost to the ropes. Look, he's definitely checking the center of the ring and how many before he gets to the back of the ropes. Kid is smart. 4 back steps and his back gets to the ropes. So I think
we finna clear
this. He's measuring it, bro, for real. He's counting the paces, bro. How many before I get to the rope? See? Kid's smart.
It's small though.
Oh, he does say it. Oh shit, he said it's small though. It looks small, right?
Okay, that's okay.
He don't look drawn to me.
Hey, did you get me a picture straight on? Aki, you got a picture for me straight on?
All right, yeah. Okay. He certainly said it's small. Does that change anything for you? Phone lines are open. We going out to Larry Smooth. He certainly said it was small.
Yo, Ness, I'm coming through clear.
Yes, sir.
Bet. Shout out to you, holding down the show this morning and shit like that. You know you're my man and shit, but I gotta call Cap, yo. I gotta tell you to knock it off, my nigga.
On what part?
The shit you just compared what Devin is doing to Bud and saying that Devin trying to make history and shit like that. This is completely different.
Hold on. So you telling me Jeff Horn was a better champion than Regis? Because that's all Bud did was move up to fight Jeff Horn.
What I'm telling you is when Bud, you know what I'm saying, he won. I'm proud, yo. Nah, yo. Anyway, I'll be get to my call. So, pretty much, yo, I'm actually excited for this fight. Like, I'm not the biggest Devin Haney fan, but this is actually an interesting matchup. Seeing Devin go straight up to fight Regis. Granted, I don't think he's the best at 140, but he is fighting the champion. And shit, this is his biggest puncher he's fighting. But obviously he's a better boxer. So I'm just interested to see if Devin can take the power from Regis and if Regis is able to close the distance. With his style, this shit is awkward. In his last fight with an actual boxer, this shit didn't look good. And granted, Zarrillo, however to say his name, he had actual power, but yeah, I'm curious to see how this is going to be. And I'm actually interested about how, like, yo, this shit weird how Regis the champion and all that, right? 2-time champion at this division, but somehow Devin name's still first. It's a hometown fight for him.
Who the draw?
He the man. He the man in this fight. Like that's crazy. I mean, shit. It almost seemed like Eddie setting it up. Like they
But brother,
Shit, this tailor made for him.
it's not a setup. It's just numbers don't lie. Regis had a hometown fight that didn't do as good as Devin did with Loma, and it obviously didn't do as good as Devin taking Regis to the Bay. So it ain't nobody's fault but Regis's. If he would have had a good draw in New Orleans, maybe they could have been discussing about neutral location. But it's only one undisputed champ that
former undisputed.
yeah, but that accolade raises your purse. Why you think he making more money than Regis? Like, y'all don't like it, but it's the truth. Like, the accolades raise you to a certain level, and once you there, you don't negotiate backwards.
Man, this shit seem like it's set up for him to win, man.
He would have been the A-side versus everybody. The one that would have not took it because he would have been mad at his company is T.O. Yeah.
Right.
But he the A-side at 140 versus everybody. None of them dudes ever did 150,000 pay-per-views. None of them dudes ever made the money Devin made on his purse. So just like Shakur Stevenson went to Jamel Herring and the WBO and showed his last 3 purses and said, look, this is what I'm making. So I don't care if he's the champion. I make more money than him every time out, so I need a better split than what y'all giving me. And he got it.
But he was he the A-side against Jamel Herring?
Of course.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but all right.
I mean, champ. Is Jamel Herring with the company?
Obviously not no more. Come on, dog.
I mean,
come on.
You know he ain't.
That was years ago.
But he still, remember, he came in off a loss. He didn't have a gold medal. Like, all those things make you A-side. Silver medals, deep amateur backgrounds like Loma, all that make you A-side. Even Rigo was an A-side when he was over there.
I could dig it. But yeah, that's my call, yo.
You got
I'll
it,
get back
champ.
at you. Stay up.
We got CJ. We did get to you, right? I feel like I went to you. I don't know. Did we get to you, champ?
You may feel like it's your turn.
CJ?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. We got Big Super Mix. Actually, Super Max, hold on. Because there is a counterpunch that was sent from, like, somebody I don't know. I'm going to be real. So if you sent the counterpunch and you know that I haven't gotten to you yet, you might need to let me know who you are and where you are. Cordarius. Are you on Discord, Cordarius? Or are you on Twitter? Y'all got to put messages in them Cash Apps. I do appreciate you using the Cash App, obviously, because I don't get that, 30% deduction that YouTube takes from me. But they do allow a small message. Right there, you need to say, yo, this Big If on Discord, CP. So I know it's a counterpunch. Or, yo, this CJ, 681. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Because right now I feel bad that my man sent in a Cash App to cut the line, and we don't even know who the frick you are. But in the meantime, I got Negron with the $2 super chat, which is the first super chat of the day. Thank you, sir. Ness, Ring was on TPV. Ringwalk posted it. YouTube, I know, bro. Shout out to my producer, Rob, sent it to me. Everybody's playing their part, and we can't always be linked. It's funny because me and Danny had a conversation this morning about the purses and all that stuff, and I just didn't think about the ring. I didn't even know he was there. Kevin Perry, $5 super chat. Will a win for Devin tonight move him into top 5 pound for pound? Yeah, that's so subjective. You know how pound for pound is, bro. What it will do is move him closer to a first ballot Hall of Famer. His career is still obviously happening. So it's just another step towards Hall of Fame, another step towards, building legacy. Chad, what up? Canada.
Hey, Ness.
How are you?
I'm good, man. Yeah, shout out to Danny. Man, he's having a great week. Man, like I've been following his stories on Instagram, and he's having a blast, man. He's that fly on the wall everybody wants to be right now. It's great. Anyway, as far as the push goes, bro, I don't know. Like, to me, there's no push because there was nothing. All the emotion and stuff. I just feel like they're trying to find it, trying to make it happen for the sake of entertainment, for the fight, to promote it. It doesn't. I don't know. I don't feel like there's like a grudge deep enough there to make them want to really push each other or hurt each other. And that's fine with me because, frankly, I don't want to see them faking. And I think the best press conferences sometimes are while the guys are seated playing gymnastics, mental gymnastics, insulting each other or whatever. As long as it looks authentic, it's great. To me, lately, like the last few years, I don't know, man, there's a few fights where it can kind of feel like they're just making stuff up, trying to make stuff up. But then the option from there is what? A really boring press conference. Like, let's be honest, Spence and Crawford, right? I mean, they were being legit. They were being themselves. Just, man, it's tough to watch. Kind of boring. Other than that, I don't really. Sorry, go ahead.
It wasn't 100% boring, but I get you. It was not Devin Haney and Regis Prograis and any other press conferences that may have brought some excitement. It wasn't that, but there were a few one-liners here and there. Don't forget Earl was saying his Moby Dick line and how you gonna catch a whale with a fishing pole. So there was one-liners, but it wasn't this.
Yeah, it's funny you say that. I kind of forgot, and you're right that they had some good moments, but. That's just, I guess that's the whole point, is it ended up, for me anyway, not being memorable. All I remember is kind of that it wasn't very exciting. But anyway, I mean, what are you going to do? Like I said, like I don't want fakeness. I don't want WWE stuff either. And it's not something that, for me, that I can describe to you, to tell you. It's like, I just know it when I see it, if it convinces me or not, if it grabs me or not. But, anyway, man, I just want to say it's been an interesting week listening to everybody call in. Like the Haney stuff, the people that dislike Haney, it's just it's incredible how hard they work to dislike him. Like, damn, man. I get you might not like a guy's style or whatever, but some of you guys.
It may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
That is your time. I got a counter punch from Baby Joker.
Que lo que, Ness Haney?
What up?
Hey, it's going down tonight, bro. Tonight it goes down. Fucking time to go to war, bro. Time to go to war. You ain't safe. You ain't safe just because your vest on. Shout out to Eliseo Woody, two Bay Area legends. Ness, why was your boy hyperventilating, bro?
What you mean by that?
Man was scared. You didn't see? He was fucking looking Regis dead in the eyes. His breathing pattern started to change. Started hyperventilating up in stage, bro.
I mean...
The man's had to walk backwards and hide behind his pops.
Oh, okay.
Tonight he can't hide behind his pops. The fucking Rougaroo's gonna run wild all over y'all motherfuckers in the Bay.
So you picked him finally? You finally picked him?
Yeah, I told you Regis in 9 by KO. Fuck that. Hell yeah, Regis in 9 by KO, bro. I'm telling y'all. Y'all was sleeping on this dude. It's fucking crazy, bro.
Yo, we don't believe in myths.
Talk about Regis is like he's a fucking chump.
We don't believe in myths.
And it's sad, and we're just basing this shit off his last fight like he's a chump. We act like this dude wasn't fucking knocking out motherfuckers back to back to back to back. That shit crazy, bro. Yeah, man, that energy Devin showed yesterday was kind of sus. You know, I was expecting a push. I didn't get it. I don't know why. Maybe he is a little afraid of the Ruby Roo. I'm telling you, that fucking monster comes out at night. It takes the motherfucking misbehaved children down to the swamp. You ain't gonna be able to breathe tonight, bro.
I thought Devin was a daddy's boy. You can't be, he's not misbehaved if he's a daddy's boy.
You yesterday when he tells his daddy, "Hey, daddy, this motherfucker punches hard as fuck. What do I do?" You know? The only way fucking Bill's gonna save him is you have to throw in that towel, man. Shit. Hey, let me tell y'all, Bay Area motherfuckers, bro, you ain't gonna be this dancing tonight. But you will have a fucking look in your face like you smell some piss after Rougarou fucks up your boy. That's all I got, Ness. Can't wait for the night.
Yo, do you know Tyrone McKenna?
No.
Oh. You remember that kid, Juan Heraldez?
Oh, you talking about the fucking... Yeah, you starting to bring out names, Ness. We doing that.
What about Terry Flanagan? You remember him?
I feel like it's your time. But
why are we doing this, Ness?
Do you remember him?
I remember everybody, Ness.
All right. Terry Flanagan went 12. I'll see you later, baby. You want your free call? Because that was you cut the line. You want your free call?
Yeah.
Okay. Because you know.
Yeah, we'll see tonight, Ness. We'll see tonight, Ness.
All right.
You know, is that ring small or what? Because I don't know why people are worried about it. I mean, you guys got the A side.
That's what Devin said. Devin said the ring is small.
Yeah, but I mean, you the chosen one. Chosen one don't give a fuck if the ring is a foot or 100 feet. They're gonna do the job.
He gonna do the job. He didn't cancel the fight. He didn't cancel the fight. He just told them it looks small. Feels small. That's all.
Yeah, you're still worried.
Worried.
Yeah, but he's worried.
It's called assessment.
If I have an issue with something, I'm gonna bring it up. But when I don't give a fuck.
I think
he's the prodigy, bro. He shouldn't give a fuck.
I think an
it's
issue.
Regis, the bomb.
I think an issue would be going to the commission trying to get the ring made bigger.
Yeah, but still, if you're always complaining. You're the prodigy. You shouldn't give a fuck. This is a bum, a slow, flat-footed motherfucker, one-dimensional. Like I said, if the ring was fucking a foot, he shouldn't give a damn. Why are you scared now, Ness?
Yo, what time it start? 5 o'clock. Let me check my DAZN real quick.
And you can't wait either, huh?
Yup. I can't wait. I'm going to DAZN
right now.
I
know you can't wait, bro.
What time? They start at 5 p.m. Let me go ahead and buy my shit right now. Purchase on DAZN. Little add-on.
Telling y'all. Regis in 9, bro.
Yo, shout out to DAZN. They keep your purchases right there. They show you everything you bought. Damn.
Hey, but shout out to the entire Bay Area. From the grapevine to the Bay. That's where I grew up. You know, I love the people out there. It's a whole different vibe in the Bay. In the Northern Cali, bro. That's all I got, Ness. I can't wait for the night, and I'll be tuning in tonight.
You got it. Uh-oh. You see it. Purchased. It starts at 5 p.m. Look. Purchased Davis Garcia. I bought it on DAZN. Cheaper if you keep her. You feel me? And look. Jake Paul. Yeah, I told you, I don't steal, man. God is good, and you got to be good and God-fearing. Stop stealing, you damn thieves. You know? Don't hold this kid back from doing his thing, man. Don't hold this kid back. I got King Rari.
Yo, Ness, what's going on? Good morning.
Chilling.
I agree with one of your callers from earlier, man.
You feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
I think Devin didn't push Regis because you know who you could play with and who you can't play with.
Bruh,
I
why
feel like
y'all
at the
keep
same
saying that? Like, think about this for one
bro,
moment. Just think about this for one
okay.
moment. I'm pausing your time, right? You and me in the same position as them. We face off. I shove you. How many seconds is really available for you to react before the security and the dozens of people on stage separate us? Like, when y'all say, oh, he know who he do it to, y'all acting like Regis gonna whip out a gun and shoot him. There's no reaction time there. You talking about a boxer. What's the most that could happen? Canelo, where he counters you? Like, I don't know what y'all mean by this. He know who he gonna do. He picked you. He fighting you tomorrow. What you mean? He know who he do it to. Like, I don't get y'all with that. But go ahead. I'm pausing your time. I just don't understand that
But
logic.
listen. Let me finish though. Like, but at the same time, bro, you gotta look at it. Devin received a lot of criticism after he pushed Loma.
He did.
A lot of negative criticism. So I think you or
yeah,
the
because
other caller had said something.
everybody want to play fucking Mr. Judgmental. Everybody wanted to start talking about, oh, that ain't Muslim like and all this weird religious shit. This is a fucking fight.
That's real talk. But at the same time, he also got that comparison to Tank because Devin ain't never pushed nobody until after Tank and Rolly situation. So everybody was down on Devin. Oh, we ain't never seen him push nobody.
Yeah, but that's
he won't
King Rari. They compared Devin. They said he painted his nails like Tank. They said he tried to dress like Tank. He buy cars like Tank. His watch like Tank. They always gonna do that. I've been in this shit for a minute, hearing the stories from the beginning. From the beginning. Like, you gonna tell me you ain't heard none of this shit on Twitter that he trying to be like Tank. They even call him little bruh trying to be like me or some shit like that. I think Tank had a tweet.
Oh no, that's a fact. That's a fact. I'm a casual for sure, but it's certain boxers I pay attention to for I've been looking at for a good little minute. So yeah, I know a lot of the backstories. I know a few people in both camps, but I think just like I said, I think there's the criticism would have came a lot with that, and then also the aspect of do Devin got to push every fighter he fight now? You know, that would have been a common expected thing. He did it one time. Now everybody expecting it now. So
Champ,
I feel like
hold on. I got you again, cause history. Miller pushed AJ, got famous. Like, that's all people talk about. No, but hear me out. But hear me out. He didn't have to push Dubois. No one got mad that he didn't push Dubois. But guess what? Dubois was there with his fist ball ready just in case, and that's what you want. You want a motherfucker on their toes.
That's a fact. I'm with you, Ness. I'm with you 1,000%. But I'm just speaking on who we talking about. We talking about Devin the Dream Haney. That ain't really his MO. It's never really been his MO. His whole career until the Loma situation. And I feel like through the backlash and the criticism he got, I think it's something you got to think about. It can go two ways. It can go, all right, damn, now I put myself in a position where I got to push every freaking fighter I go against because everybody got to look at me like I got to do that now. Or I can realize, all right, I pushed Loma. I probably shouldn't have did it, but I'm going to alter my route and not go that way and let who I am sell my fights. The only person I can see him really getting into it with is when him and Tank fight. Because them two, they don't really fuck with each other for real. They camps don't fuck with each other for real. So that's the only two people I can see Devin even doing something against, or Tank pushing Devin and it really being something on stage. But
that's the bell, champ. That's the bell. Listen, man. Y'all got to stop with this weak excuse of if he push, now everybody want him to push, and he got to always push. Bruh, we done seen Mayweather push, not push. Choke a motherfucker, not choke a motherfucker. You know, pop lock, not pop lock. Like, let's stop fucking playing, man. Like, y'all getting too carried, like, away with this shit. Like, there was a lot of energy. There was a lot of back and forth. A push could have been fitting in this situation. It don't mean you got to do it in every situation. Floyd ain't do it. How many motherfuckers he choked? I don't even remember Victor. You understand? And I think it was another dude where he kept the two fingers in his head, right? Like, I don't know, but motherfuckers do shit. Chisora spit on Vladimir, smacked his brother, got punched by David Hay. There was plexiglass in between him and Hay. You feel me? Like a Chinese store in the hood. Like, we got to stop the bullshit. Chisora flipped the table over. And yeah, that's Chisora's MO. That ain't Devin MO. I get it, but let's stop making excuses as to why he can't do it when it's been done in history. Like, motherfuckers out here doing it. Who is next? We got Big Supermax. What up?
And don't forget, man, Vargas and his boys damn near they jumped Mayorga at the press conference. Stopped the shit out that motherfucker.
Tyson beat up the dude in the fucking coat store, like Mitch Green. Like, man, these dudes, is it Mitch Green? But y'all know who I'm talking about.
And that's what I'm saying, though. I don't want to hear this excuse about the commission and the fine. First of all, that was Nevada. This is California, in a place where they haven't had a big fight in 20 years, and they're doing big business. They ain't gonna fine Dev. The last caller, you ain't try to hear it, but I'm gonna say the same thing, because Devin's energy looked like it was heading that way, but when Regis turned it up, Dev quit talking and started inching backwards, man. So take that how you want. Regis turned it up, and Devin went from yakking to silent.
Oh,
so
yeah? Well, put your money on Regis, man. Put your money on Regis.
I ain't never put my money on Regis. I'm not a dummy. I'm talking about, because, again, that we've seen that shit don't got nothing to do with the fight, what happens at the weigh-ins. I've been picking Devin this whole time to box his ears off. He ain't going to stop him. That's why I didn't buy into it when they saying they coming right at Regis, because now all of a sudden the ring too small. Look, Devin going to box his ears off. The only issue I have, man, is people keep calling and saying this is going to be his Arturo Gatti. Ness, I'll bring it to something you're going to remember better. Would you say that Regis is better or equal to Brandon Rios?
Better.
Okay, then that's why this Gotti comparison got to go. Brandon Rios was our generation's Arturo Gatti. By the time Floyd got to Arturo Gatti, he had lost 6 times already. He was past his prime. He had been stopped twice. Regis is going to be more like a Castillo or a Corrales type of comparison. If
Corrales was undefeated.
Anybody.
Corrales was undefeated, but I could see the comparison. But Corrales was undefeated and fucking 6 feet tall. But I could see the comparison to Corrales because of the power.
It's not going to be it's not going to be identical. Because like I said, Arturo Gatti, it was Floyd's first pay-per-view, but Arturo Gatti was he had already had the wars with Mickey. And Regis ain't really been in no wars like that. He's actually older than Gotti was in age, but Gotti
got touched up in that Cepeda fight. He got touched up in that Cepeda fight.
Yeah, bro, Gotti fight like I fight, Nez. He fight with the face first.
No, for sure. But I'm not comparing.
So,
I'm not. But listen, I don't want anybody to think that I was comparing Regis to Gotti in terms of style. It's just how the separation is gonna look in my mind.
Like it's your time. But it's not your time.
In my mind, the skill separation will look like that. Is what I'm thinking. I could be wrong. That's what this fight is about, to prove everybody wrong.
Well, that's why I say Corrales. I think Corrales is the better comparison, in my opinion.
I guess because Corrales was a better opponent.
But that's all I got for today. You going live for the fight, champ?
You know it, bro. Just purchase my pay-per-view.
Yo, real quick before you cut me off, how would you feel, though, if you were doing a live show back on the East Coast and that shit is starting at 1 a.m.? That's crazy.
Is it starting at 1?
Read your thing. The card starts at 8 p.m. Eastern, and it's at 8 p.m. Eastern, and the main event is approximately 5 hours from the start time.
Damn.
That's 1 a.m.
Bro, and before the bell must be like at 3 p.m. Pacific, right? Because shout out
Yeah,
to
something like
Shamal
that.
Canal, bro. He's making it to before the bell. Oh my God, that's got to be so nerve-wracking. This is toughest opponent. I hope he shines. I told this kid, let me tell you.
He gonna do well. He
Yeah,
gonna do well.
but when he do too good, he starts showing off. Kid crazy. And I told him, bro, you gotta drop that showing off shit. You ain't there yet. Every time he starts showing off, something happen. And it's like, bro, drop that shit. Just go to work. So
That's
hopefully.
just part of the learning process. But yeah, it's starting late here in Texas. I'm not gonna get to see Dev in the ring till midnight. So
That's crazy.
I'm about to catch me a nap after work so I can be up for this because I don't want to miss this one. I think it's gonna be a really good fight.
Shout out to you, man. Hard-working man. You working on a Saturday like me. Max, let me get you some other callers. You the man. We keeping it moving. If you're watching us on YouTube, obviously we're being jerked by you because you are not hitting the thumbs up. So you're just hating for no reason because we got 1,000 people watching and a measly 300 thumbs up. It's like crazy. The disrespect is crazy. Crystal, what's up? Is this a real female adding to the 7%? We got about 7% females watching this show. Salute. Crystal on Twitter. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. We're at 185,074. I say we could get to 186,000 today. I believe this is a big fight weekend. Crystal, you got to unmute on Twitter.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me up as a speaker. It's just crazy listening to everyone talk about it. Like they do the same shit with Devin. Like every time, like into the build up, they say the same shit. Like just like today with the freaking shove or no shove, or yesterday. I'm sorry. Like it doesn't matter if you thought that Devin was gonna come in that ring and be anything other than the technician that he is, then you're not paying attention. Like he was never gonna come through and try and like dog it out with Regis. He's just not. He was never going to do that, right? And so at the end of the day, he's already faced adversity. He's already fought fighters like Regis in his arsenal, right? So he's gonna be better this time around. There are things that he has to pay attention for, but I'm telling you now, he's going to beat Regis. He's going to go the distance. It's going to be a unanimous decision, and it's going to be a boxing clinic by a young legend in the making. And it's so funny that people are getting so pressed because he didn't push him. Devin was not scared in that fucking weigh-in. Like, what are we talking about? Like, Regis did not punk him in any realm. So it's just dumb. They do this because they hate him, and they hate him because he's great. And that is just the facts.
Well, appreciate it, and definitely the passion. Salute to you. Who is next? We got G-Ball. What up? Hit that thumbs up while we wait for G-Ball to connect on our Discord. Remember, you could join our Discord and keep the conversation going on the infamous back call. G-Ball, you there? Big If. No G-Ball. Big If, what up?
You can hear me?
Perfect.
Salute, man. Salute to Ness, man. Early in the morning, grinding. Happy fight day. I'm excited for this fight day. I'm actually looking forward to the entire card, the prelims, and all that. But I got a question for you real quick. I know Discord be moving mad walkie, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to hear you or there's gonna be a delay or whatever. But I want to know, man. To me, this is the first time I seen Devin not look like mad drained in a minute, man. Like his body looked full. It didn't look like Prograis was gonna fuck over him. Pause. But I want to know what you feel about his body, man. His body looked real nice at 140.
I really ain't really like. I feel like I ain't get to see it. I feel like everything I seen in this weigh-in. I'm gonna go back to some of these matchroom clips. They seem so far, you know. I don't know. Look at his arms. Let me screenshot. I don't know. His arms look thin. I don't see.
I seen him matchroom joints, son. Like everything, he was looking mad healthy. Pause, but he was looking real healthy, real nice.
Look at that right hand right there. Look at that right arm right there. He's bigger by a few inches. He's obviously going to be longer. He hasn't filled in this weigh-in either. I mean, we got to see what he's looking like fight night, but...
Look at his face, though. Unlike the other weigh-ins, he did
No,
not seem like
of
mad
course, he not
skeletal.
sucked in. He not sucked in. Of course, it's his first day at 40. So like, he been at 35 forever, bro. People forget and they
Fact.
don't give him any credit, man. Like
That's a
people was
fact.
telling him to move up since like the JoJo and Linares fights, bro. Since them fights, they
Fact.
was telling him to move up. There's pictures of him and interviews. I got interviews with him at the Linares fight, like champ. They said you weren't gonna be able to make the weight. Samson Lewikovic was out here doing interviews talking about, yo, he gonna vacate. He no way he can make the weight. They don't give him credit, bro. It's like the girl said. They love to hate this kid. He just got to keep
Hey,
winning.
salute to Shorty, man. Salute to Shorty. All these dudes calling in, they boxing baddies for real, man. Shorty's a real boxing fan. These other dudes is boxing baddies, man. You're not hardcore. The video that your man's posted on YouTube, that shows you his game plan. He's trying to do what he always does best. Nothing is gonna happen. I guess that's maybe why they
What
were trying
man's?
to
What man's?
antagonize Son. Huh?
What man's posted on YouTube? What we talking about?
Danny, the video in the ring where he was like sizing the ring out and like trying to like see how many steps it would take for him to get back. You know what I mean? Like we already know what Devin's gonna do. He's gonna do what he does best, man. Box, keep it moving. Now it's up to your man Regis to do what he does, and try to cut off the ring, or what he always do, which is try to reach. He always reaches in, his rear leg be off the ground, and Devin's gonna catch him and move out. So that's what's gonna happen, man. So we already know what it is, man. I don't know why everybody's always like thinking, oh, they're hoping something else is gonna happen. Devin's gonna put on a real boxing class. It's up to your man Regis to mitigate that. So that's what it is, man. But salute to you, man. I'm out, man. Peace.
Appreciate you. Brandon, what up?
Yo, Nuss, can you hear me? How's my audio?
Straight.
Yeah, Discord was acting weird. I don't know if you was connected right or something earlier, or if I ain't connect right earlier, but it was acting weird.
Yeah, I restarted
but,
it.
Yeah, you had to restart it. Next time that happens, I'm gonna shoot you a text and let you know, like, hey man, you need to restart.
Yep.
Yeah, because we can't see you up top. But man, it's quite simple. I've heard guys mention, well, Fernando Vargas did this, Derek Chisora did this, Mike Tyson did this. Them dudes was gangsters, man, killers. That ain't Devin's character. Devin, when he pushed Loma, that was out of character for him. He's not like that. He a pretty boy. He flashy. He's not Fernando Vargas or Derek Chisora or Mike Tyson. Them the bad boys, man. They gonna push you in the ring. Then when they step in the ring, they coming forward trying to fuck you up. I don't want to see you push a dude, and then when it's time to actually fight, you swimming without getting wet. You fighting on the back foot.
I mean, he pushed Loma and was beating Loma to the body.
Yeah, but he was still boxing. Fernando gonna push you. Tyson gonna push you, and they gonna come forward and try to batter you in the ring. Like that's why, and I love Devin. Devin, that's my boy, man. The nigga got the drip. He's fly. He's the people's champ. He's taking the fights that other guys, his other contemporaries wouldn't even think about taking. So I respect him. But anytime a slick fighter or a slick defensively first fighter says shit like, I'm going to beat the shit out of you, or I'm going to fuck you up, I just be like, bro, you're not going to do that. Say you're going to outclass a motherfucker. Say you're going to outpoint a motherfucker. Because I'm not buying when you say that. So that's just my opinion. And Regis had the game face on, man. Regis didn't look like he was fucking around. And when Devin walked out, all of Regis stayed right there and was, galvanizing the crowd. Shout out to me for coining that phrase. Galvanizing the crowd, flexing. So he was hyped up. So
yeah. You heard him. He said, "Fuck the Haneys, bro." He went full heel, bro. That's how you go full heel. That's how you make a name for yourself, bro. Fuck it. You already the villain. You already in the enemy territory. Man, fuck them. I loved it, bro. I loved it.
That's good shit. That was good shit. And let me say this. When I look at the fight, because I haven't made my pick yet, when I look at the fight in the ring, I feel like outside of maybe the power, Devin has all the advantages. Speed, foot speed, hand speed. He's a little more better on his toes. He's a little more agile. He fights with more rhythm. Regis is kind of flat-footed. He's a little stiff. But he is powerful. And he does have good, waist movement. If you stand in the pocket with, he's going to catch and shoot really well. So Devin has all the advantages in the ring to win this fight. But it's something always about them hometown fights. So if I go over this, I'll send you 5 when I'm done. There's always something about them hometown fights. This reminds me a lot of when Corey Spinks went back home with the undisputed title and fought Zab in St. Louis. 20,000 motherfuckers in St. Louis. You know, it's a fight. It's a town that ain't used to a big event like this. It was by far the loudest crowd I've ever heard. If you've never seen that fight, TBV, go back and just listen to the crowd when Corey Spinks walked out. I've never heard a crowd that loud. The motherfucker walked out to Nelly. They dancing and partying and shit. Kevin Cunningham's getting his boogie on. It was like a 10-minute long ring entrance and shit. And you know, like all fucking build up, he was probably doing press and going to YMCA's and boys and girls clubs in his hood and radio interviews. And that's the, risk you take when you go home. You don't really be focused because you got all that other shit you got to do. You feel me? So in the ring, I think Devin is good, but I just hope he didn't lose focus with all, I'm at the crib. They going to want me to go here and speak and go here and speak. I got to do this interview. I got to go to this radio show because we seen like you so focused on, what we going to do after the fight. Are we going to go to this spot and party? What the after party going to be like? Because Corey did all that shit and Zab knocked him the fuck out and took the undisputed strap. So, like I said, like that's always that tricky shit you gotta worry about when a nigga goes to the crib, especially when it's a place like the Bay that ain't used to big fights like this. This is a big event, man. It's 20,000. So hopefully he was remain focused. He probably hopefully he run into some old bitches from high school or some shit he knew that wanted to come fuck with it. Like it's just a lot of shit that goes with them hometown fights. They can always be hit or miss. But my pick, I just think Devin has the ability to outbox Regis for 12 rounds and win a pretty, safe, boxing match. Outpoint him. Now I think it's gonna be like a 8 rounds to 4. Where Regis is competitive, but he's gonna outbox him to a pretty comfortable victory. And that's how I look at it. But man, like I said, if only person can beat Devin in this is Devin. If, like I said, long as he stays focused and then get caught up with the I'm fighting at the crib shit, he should be good. But other than that, like I said, that ain't in his character to be doing pushing and all that shit. He's not that kind of guy. He's not Fernando, Tyson, Derek Chisora. He's not the bad boy. He's the pretty boy. But I'm gonna let you get some other callers. And as soon as I'm done driving, I'll send you that counter punch. Fat outs for that counter punch, brother. TVV, protect y'all mental health at all times. Shout out to all my blue collar workers out here on this road on a Saturday. We getting it on a Saturday, Ness. What up, bro?
You heard your shout out from Mama Lobo. She had yeah, she had shouted you out for always saying that, protect your mental health. So she following behind you on the end of her call now.
Oh yeah, shout out to Mama Lobo. She drive too, don't she? She a truck driver, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so shout out to Mama Lobo. Yeah, fucking with it. Hey, come on to the back call, Mama Lobo, beloved. I like your calls. You know your stuff, and I got your Esterol joke. See, Ness ain't. He ain't. Oh, I'm old. I got an old soul. So when you said the Esterol, I instantly knew what you was talking about, Mama. So yeah, shout out to you for that. Keep on trucking, baby girl. But I'll let you get some other callers. Ness, peace.
All right. I'm glad you did get it because I swear to God that shit went over my head. I didn't know what she was talking about at all. But Hawk in Maryland, what is up?
Yo, what's up, man?
Hawk.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. We was on the back call. I hear you. We was on the back call talking about you yesterday, man. We miss your calls, man. You used to call in and give picks and tell us who gonna win and break it down, and you've been MIA, man. What's up?
I know I've been on there, right? But every time I get to my call, I got to do something. I'll be like, wait, the eye go past, and I got to do something. Anyway, man, yeah, you right. I'm gonna tell you what. I like to fight. Kind of reminds me, like you talk about getting off at the weigh-ins, but remember Sugar Shane Mosley? He was coming through the welterweight division, tearing shit up. And he ran into a boxer named Vernon Forrest, Al Heyman's first fighter. Vernon Forrest cleaned him up and then beat him twice. But then Vernon Forrest stepped in there with that wild fighter who cussed him out at the weigh-in, pushed him and everything, Maya Olga, the puncher. And he disrupted Vernon Forrest's boxing style with that wild come forward power. And that's the only thing that Devin Haney and Regis kind of reminds me that Devin Haney got to be prepared for is any kind of wild shot coming through for Regis. Like Moraga caught what you call him with a wild shot. So that's the only thing I worry about. And I saw Devin looking at the ring saying the ring was kind of small, but I liked how him and his father are strategically trying to pump Regis up and get him pissed off. So he'll come in there and throw his load out. So I got Regis, if he comes in there angry, gassing out by like the fourth round if he don't catch Devin, because I believe he's going to try. And I think it's a good plan for the Haneys to get him all upset like they're doing. Because his father ain't stopped. You know, what you going to do when you have to pick up the rigmarole? He's doing all that to get this man out of his game plan. I mean, I think everybody's getting excited about it, which is cool. But I think it's a game plan to try to get him disturbed. But like I said, it's those wild shots that come from those punches that I just want Devin Haney stay on his stick. And I hope he just said he's going to knock the dude out so he can take him out of his fight plan. I don't think hope he don't go in there and just try to knock him out. But I got Devin Haney in a decision. And if he stick to fighting the way he normally fights, I think it's just conversation about knocking the dude out. And I think it's to take Regis out of his fight plan because Regis is a very good fighter. I think he's being underestimated just a little bit, but not by the Haneys, because that's why they're doing what they're doing. I just think the public is underestimating him a little bit. But I think Haney outboxes him, and if he doesn't get caught in the first 4 rounds, I'm gonna roll with Haney. Haney is keeps his win, and he can do all of 12 easy. Stick that jab on him and got Haney decision.
Hawk, appreciate you. Thank you for calling in. We got a couple super chats we got to get to. We last stopped off at Kevin Perry. We got Bones 13 with the $2. When Devin wins, Ellie setback still won't give him credit. Face with Hardin smoke out the nose. Clown face emoji. We got Kerry G with the $5. He says, this fight can't get here any faster. The week has been agonizing, but we're here. I got plus 750 on Haney KO and plus 600 Espinoza for more hype. And the news. Okay, champ. What's up, Marco Boxing? How are you, brother? You got to unmute yourself. There you go.
There we go. You hear me?
Loud and clear, man. How are you?
What's popping? I'm good, man. How you doing?
Chilling, man. Big fight weekend. We're doing last-minute picks. Obviously, some people are questioning why was there no push at the weigh-in like we seen with Loma. Obviously, with Loma and Haney, there was a lot less back and forth where with Regis, there's actually some animosity and reason to maybe give a little shove. We did the math. Even at $50,000 for a fine, it's only 625 people have to buy the pay-per-view to make that back. And, everybody loves a little back-end money. But what's your thoughts on this big fight, champ?
Well, in terms of the pushing and all that, man, I'm not into that. I kind of like the recent, Crawford versus Spence, how there was respect, Benavidez, Boo-Boo, respect. Let the fighting do all the talking for you. I don't think all that other crap is necessary, personally. But the fight, I think Devin's going to outbox him. Simple. I mean, they look like different weight classes when you look at them in the weigh-in.
How many rounds are you giving Regis?
I don't know. I don't know how that's going to work out. Obviously Regis has the puncher's chance because he could punch, but I think Devin's size, the Wyatt man.
Let me stop you there. Let me stop you there to have this nice, fun side topic. I see the one of my callers who loves to use the puncher's chance phrase. If you have a puncher's chance, isn't that indicating to your audience that if that person lands the shot, he will win the fight? That's a puncher's chance, right?
Yeah.
Or how do you interpret a puncher's chance? You're the pro boxer, you're the amateur boxer, or used to be. So please tell us, what is the interpretation in boxing for a puncher's chance?
Well, I think any fight, anybody has a puncher's chance. But a puncher's chance is when a guy hits hard enough where they can land a shot that'll either get the victory or at least change the tide of the fight for that moment. That's
So
all that.
if you get the opportunity to land said punch and it doesn't change the tide or you don't get the knockout, can we still keep saying you have a puncher's chance?
So you're saying that you're asking if the punch lands and it does nothing, is there still a puncher's chance?
More than nothing, it does do something. Let's use point in case Fury and Ngannou. People went into that believing Ngannou has a puncher's chance. And that punch has given him a newfound career. He's got a ranking in the WBC. He made $10 million. He's got newfound fame. But he did land the quote-unquote punch. He did have his chance. It didn't happen the way that the phrase makes us believe.
Right.
So do we still keep saying he has a puncher's chance because he did demonstrate that he can knock down a man like Tyson Fury?
Yeah. Yeah, I would say he does. I mean, anybody who hits really hard has that chance of winning the fight. You know what I'm saying? Hurting the fighter, and we've seen it. We've seen a lot of fights in history where it's one-sided, one punch lands, and that ends up ending the fight, and the other guy wins.
So in this fight, you were saying Regis has a puncher's chance.
He does, but I think Devin is just so much bigger. Like, it's going to be very difficult for Regis to get in range.
So we hear people say size doesn't win fights because hypothetically this Saturday we do have another fight where gold medalist Robisa Ramirez is getting into the ring with Rafael Espinoza that's 6'1". Did you see that weigh-in?
I did, yeah. So I always tell people that size matters only if the fighter knows how to utilize it. There's a lot of fighters who don't know how to utilize it. As a matter of fact, Mike Tyson utilized his size the other way around. He utilized his shorter size as an advantage for him. So that's the same. It's in the same ballpark. Size matters if you know how to use it. Only.
There's a huge size advantage here. I hope this kid can fight with height and reach to give us an exciting fight. He has an amazing knockout ratio, Rafael Espinoza, but he hasn't been knocking out the who's who of boxing, right?
Right. And some fighters, the power is at the end of their punch, so they need that distance. They can't do it in close quarters. Some fighters, the power is it's close, snappy shots, and they can't do it from a distance. They got to be close. So it also depends on the fighter.
There's been a lot of talk here about knockouts. Obviously, again, Regis has the puncher's chance, but there's also been a lot of conversation on this channel of, and obviously this is, people get to call in 24/7, so it's more about the audience believing, a portion of that audience believing that Devin can get a knockout somehow. And the basis of that, the theory is the 5 pounds, the moving up. He'll get this newfound power. He's not sucking down. He's been at 135 since whatever amount of years. You are the boxer. Did you move up in divisions, and were you able to carry power? Did you not have power before, and all of a sudden now you have 5-7 pounds that you can play with to gain? Did you gain power? Like, how's that work? Is it just a myth? If you don't have power, you're not going to have power?
No. Well, so obviously anything's possible, but the majority of the time, when fighters go up, they're going to lose power. It's not going to be as effective because it's what they're hitting. The mass, the people they're hitting are bigger. They can absorb it better. That's why most guys hit harder when they're lighter. So no, it's very unlikely that he's going to get a newfound power as he goes up. That's usually not how it works.
Is Devin dreaming by believing that he can knock Regis down? Because Regis seems to believe that Zorrilla knockdown was not a knockdown, that obviously it was a trip up. I know that you analyze footage. I've been seeing you do a lot of content on, a lot of these guys sparring and things like that. Have you seen the knockdown? And what's your thoughts? Was it a trip up of a foot placement, or was it a legit jab knockdown?
I didn't see it. I don't know if you can pull it up real quick, but no, I didn't see that.
I don't have it handy. I don't know if I can find it or if the many people in the audience could tag me real quick, but yeah, no. I remember watching it. Obviously, I feel like it was a jab where Zorrilla was stepping in, and obviously Regis was also coming forward, and it was just a
Well, I
jab
mean,
knockdown.
let's be honest. Like no disrespect to Devin because like, cool with Bill and all that, but he's not known for knocking people out. He's just not. He's a very good boxer, but he's not known for knocking people out.
Well, we have
But
that case. His last knockout with Antonio Moran is still a guy that hasn't been knocked out since or before.
right,
Regis is
but
in the same realm.
But you have to look at everybody does something occasionally. You have to look at the sample size and you have to look at the average. And on average, he does not knock people out. So yeah, it could happen, but it's not likely.
For sure. Well, Marco, what is the scheduling of your YouTube channel? When do you put out content, and how can these fine people find you?
Well, I put out content every day. I do shorts, I do full videos, polls, all that stuff. It's Marco Boxing, so it's at Marco 3_ boxing. Every single day I'm on there. Also on Instagram, but primarily, YouTube is the big one.
Shout out to the team. They got me the clip. Shout out to Alex Vega. Let me pull this up for you before you go.
All right. Let's see it.
So I will full screen it in just a sec.
Let's see if you could do it slow too, or at least after the knockdown, because sometimes you got to go slower so you can really see it.
Perhaps even more important here tonight. Nice shot on top.
See? So
yeah, you got to do that.
It up. It was like Regis was walking forward. Zorrilla just leaped in, kind of Superman punched him.
By the way, one thing that he does, which I don't like, Regis, is after he throws that right hand, he kind of like puts it back and kind of admires it. That could be a problem for him.
Yeah, there's no slow-mo. This is the actual fight, so we just gotta
here tonight.
So you see, he just shot a straight right.
Nice shot on top. And both fighters go.
Say again.
Did their feet tangle up?
You can't really see feet like that.
Because it looks like he dropped them with a straight right, but the feet could have tangled.
Go down.
Shit.
And yes, you see how they kind of their bodies.
Yeah, but that right. But if you look, Regis is already in a seated position. Like he was falling. He just grabbed Zorrilla's waist.
Perhaps even more important here tonight. Nice shot.
See? He was already going down. He just tried to hold on to Zorrilla.
Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, it looked like it, but here's one thing I always say. In boxing, when people try and crap on fighters who have been either hurt or dropped, in boxing, every fighter, everybody watching, your favorite fighter, it's happened to them. They've all been hurt or knocked down in sparring or in a fight. Now, the only time that's a problem is if it happens a lot. It happens sometimes. That's part of the game. So this is one knockdown, right?
Even some fighters still can have a very successful career with chinny chins or flash knockdowns. I think of Trinidad. I think of Gamboa. Trinidad, not my era. Gamboa, more my era. But both got knocked down a lot and were still able to get up and finish fights.
As a matter of fact, that makes them more marketable and makes them sell more tickets because now it's more drama. Now you know that they might go down and then they get up.
The vulnerability always sells, man. But listen, I got a dozen callers here that I got to get to. Marco, go ahead and let them know where they can find you once again, and thank you for joining us.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you. I like what you do as well. Again, it's Marco Boxing on YouTube, youtube.com/@Marco 3_ boxing. And that's on all platforms. It's the same thing. Marco 3_ boxing. Please subscribe, like, do all that good stuff.
Appreciate you. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Marco Boxing. Check him out. We're going to keep these phone lines moving. If you are on our Discord, just go ahead and raise your hand. We got Real Jose. What up? Real Jose on Discord. You got to unmute. Still see you muted. There you go.
Yo, what up, Nash?
How you doing, man?
Chilling.
Shout out TBV. Hey, bro. Before we get to my call, I got a question for you, real quick, bro. On that Robesi Espinoza fight, my dumb ass last week, I used a free $50 bet, trying to place it on the Ryan Garcia fight, and my dumb ass placed it on Robesi and Rafa tonight to go the distance to win 92. I'm trying to win 92, but it was free $50, so I'm trying to cover my ass a different way. So I'm thinking maybe no distance and then parlay it with some other shit.
I mean, bro, the thing is that we don't know Rafa, man. He really hasn't fought anybody we know. He's got power, but we don't, it's against people we don't know.
Yeah, I agree. Because I mean, I've known about him. I followed him for like a good 4 or 5 years, but that's the thing. It's like it's been 4 to 5 years, and where's the step up fight,
And then
So
all of a
shit,
sudden you get a fucking title shot.
Yep. And hey, man, sometimes it's because why? Because he's Mexican, unfortunately. But nah, man, I think hopefully, well then I guess hopefully it does fucking go decision. But yeah, I got Haney by decision.
I mean, it
Fucking,
could.
I don't.
It could if his power is real and he gives Ramirez a taste early. We could. I mean, look, no
Go the
one
distance.
expected what we got from De Los Santos and Shakur.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, it might end up being a boring fight, but I'm gonna tune in though. It should be a good one. I'm gonna try to tune into all of them, man. I got Jahai Tucker, Mari Jones by decision, both of them parlayed with Devin Haney by decision, Ebony Bridges over. Yeah, I got some parlays, man. I joined the Patreon. I mean, I joined the group to bet, so I'm on there. But shit, yeah, you guys talking? I need to tune into the fucking weigh-in and everything because seems like shit's getting interesting, man. I'm excited for tonight. I think I really hope it don't disappoint like Shakur's fight did, because yeah, that's not gonna look good at all. But I think it'll be fireworks. It'll be a good performance from both guys. But shit, that's my call, man.
All right.
Catch y'all later. Shout out TBV. Shout out Danny.
Shout out. Shout out to the team. Alex sent me slow-mo of the knockdown. So let's see if that looks any better. Do a screen share here.
You may feel like it's your time,
and
but it's not your time.
Full screen.
Perhaps even more important here tonight. Nice shot on the top. And both fighters go down. Perhaps even more important here tonight. Nice shot on the top.
I don't know, man.
On the top. Nice shot here tonight.
His knees definitely buckle after that. Yeah, bro. But that lead foot do look like it could have. But that's his own problem. You know what I'm saying? That was his own foot placement.
Here tonight.
See, it's a right hand. That right there is clear as day. Let me see something. That's clear as day. But you know what it is? I have to zoom out. Y'all not seeing the feet. That's what it is. I could see the feet on my end. Hold on. Zoom out fully and then go full screen. So you can see the feet right there. That right hand already landed. Look.
Nice shot.
Damn, fucking bullshit. This is not slow enough. I'm trying to like hit the.
Nice shot.
See? Right there is perfect. He already fell. He trying to catch himself. I don't see feet tangling. You know what I'm saying?
Nice shot.
But let me see something. Maybe I clicked the wrong one. Give me 1 sec. Not that it matters, right? It's gonna be what it's gonna be today. Nah, that is the one I clicked, right? Clear as day, 5.5 speed. Yeah, it's the same one. All right, so we're going to just keep it moving and get to some callers here. We got Matador. What up?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
What's up, man? A couple things. You think Devin still looked like a little dry, like in that weigh-in yesterday?
Nah. You seen that? You felt that? I don't know. I don't think so. I just showed it. I'll screen share again though. I don't think so.
I feel like he still did. Like I think 147, he'll actually look like good at the weigh-in because 5 pounds from where he was coming from, he was already like he had to be like 5% body fat, like four maybe when he was doing a weigh-in at 135. Like now he's probably what, like 6% maybe. I don't see
I
that
don't know.
much
He
of a
don't look.
big difference.
He don't look drawn to me. But I
No,
will say this: Regis looks like his got more meat on his face than Devin.
right.
You could have a point.
That's
You
right.
could have a
You're right.
point. I'm watching it right now from this angle up. It's like a down angle up, and you can see their chins and everything. You might be right. You see more cheekbone in Devin than you do in
Yeah.
Regis. You could be right. He's big though. That's the thing, bro.
No. Yep. You're
People
right.
didn't want to
You're right
believe
about
it,
that. That's what
man.
I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I think 147. Like once he does, like in those weigh-ins, he'll look good. He'll still look fresh and rehydrate even higher. I feel like he'll be getting up to 154 eventually. But another thing, do you know who walks out first? Like because the champion and Devin's A side is Regis still walking out first?
I,
Do you
I,
know that?
I'm not sure, man, because you see they've been having that back and forth on the weigh-in. Like, no, you better go to them. They the challengers. So I don't know
Hmm.
what they worked out in terms of negotiation-wise.
Yeah, because it could be the other way. Like, all right, you could be the quote unquote A side on the billboards and everything, but I'm walking out second. Kind of like Errol and Terrence. Maybe I don't know, but another question. What do you think? Because you say like Devin is the A side in 140 period. Like, what do you think? Like, if Teofimo wanted that fight, because the only way really that fight happens is maybe Teofimo's ego is gonna get in the way. So, what do you think he has to do, or who does he have to fight next for him to be an A side in that
Who,
fight? Like,
Tio?
does he have to do like 2, 3? Yeah, Teofimo
I
to get
mean,
like.
a
Does he need to do like a
unification.
couple pay-per-views or what?
A
Yeah,
unification
unification.
and a pay-per-view will put him in an A-side position because even if he does a unification, he still don't got the big business that Devin got. This is Devin. If Devin wins, because he hasn't won, we got to remember he hasn't won.
You may feel like it's your time.
But if
Right.
but if Devin wins, now we talking about 14,000 tickets with Loma and 15 to 20. I don't know what they announced. I heard someone call in today and say 19. I know they sold out 15 and opened up more, but I don't know what number we're
Yeah.
at in terms of sold. I'll text Bill, who did confirm that the ring is 20 by 20. So smaller than the plant. And yeah. Not a 22
Yeah.
footer. 22 footers is usually what boxers want. That's what Plant wanted versus
Yep.
Canelo, and that's what Benavidez wanted that's what Demetrius wanted versus Benavidez. But Matador, that was the bell. Let me get to some other people. Calls, talk to me.
Hey, yo, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
What's up, Nas? Man, it's finally fight day, bro. I've been like in the week went pretty fast, man, with the shows that you guys been doing, bro. And it actually did help because the week went pretty fast, and now it's fight night or fight day, I should say. Yeah, I was looking at the pictures from the weigh-ins and the videos, bro. Like, dude, Devin looks like a junior middleweight compared to Regis. But yeah, a shove could have helped, like like when because we've seen plenty of shoves before when in the second Canelo versus Golovkin. I mean, Canelo didn't shove Golovkin, but he like came forward to him pretty mad. And when Canelo shoved Caleb Plant, when he shoved also like Daniel Jacobs, like it does help a little shove. Also, how Tank on this shove, like people cruised on the weight in. Also, like when he pushed Rolly off the stage and Gamboa, and how Haney shoved Loma, it could have like sell the fight a little bit more, but I think when enough trash talking, like it's already sold. And also what Regis like was saying, he was like, "Oh, fuck the Haneys and like all you crackers, man." That shit was pretty funny, man. It was pretty funny. But I still have Haney winning, clear 9-3 or 8-4. And also I do have Montana Love. I could see him getting the stoppage against Leon Paro. And I didn't even know that Bridges was fighting a MMA fighter because I just saw her Twitter and it says that she's a kickboxer and MMA fighter. I didn't know she was an MMA fighter, but I hope she like wins in a good fashion way. And also I have Cruz winning, obviously, Andy Cruz. I was looking forward to the Hector Tanahara fight, but Hector Tanahara, what happened to him again? Did he get an eye injury?
He pulled out. I don't know what
Oh,
exactly was the
bro, yeah.
reason.
Yeah, man, like that would have been a good fight for Andy Cruz, man. But also from the top rank card, like put it down as I'm gonna go with Rafael Espinosa to beat Robrici Ramirez, man, because that'll be pretty cool, like to see two Mexicans having a unification bout, Rafael and Venado on top rank, and also that's pretty much it. That's all my picks for today. But yeah, I have Devin Haney winning 9-3 or 8-4. And yeah, man, if Regis somehow like knocks out Devin Haney, man, bruh, it's gonna be a very, very sad day the next day, man. But that's all I have for today,
Bro,
Ness.
Regis knocks out Devin, and it's gonna be a morning over here.
Yeah, man. Oh, for sure, Ness. And I know I'm gonna get cooked, bro, because like majority of my homies, bro, they don't fuck with Haney. So I'm gonna get cooked for sure if Haney gets knocked out. But that's all. That's all I have for today.
All right, champ. Appreciate you. Shout out to Brandon, one of our other producers that sent over more footage of the knockdown with a Regis Prograis interview admitting he was knocked down and it was a knockout. So which means that he went back on what he said in the
it was just his foot.
Because remember when he met up with Devin in the face-off, he said, "Come on, bro, you know that wasn't a knockdown." But now here he's gonna say it is a knockdown.
It was just his foot movement, and I know he had the right hand.
Look at that, right there. Oh, aerial view. You see that right hand caught him right on the chin. That's crazy.
He caught me with it. But yeah, it was.
But it's just because he wasn't expecting
it. He was trying to time the right hand and stuff like that. That's what it was.
Did you feel that was a knockdown in the first round? You guys got tangled up towards the end, but he hit you with a straight right hand before you both went to the canvas.
Well, looking at it now, it looked like it was a knockdown. To be honest, but when I did it, it didn't feel like it when it was.
So being honest, he feels it was a knockdown after watching it on the replay. And that aerial shot certainly looks like a knockdown. We got Quan on the check-in. What it do? Actually, Quan, give me 1 minute. Just give me 1 minute, please. Mute yourself. I'll be right back. Sure. I got Kerry G, $5. He says, we said that. Leonard Sterling, 10-pounder. And he says, I think Regis' statement at the end calling the Bay Area people crackheads and little kids done job for the push. They open 700 plus more seats in the 210 and 216. Probably have to open another section for walk-ups. So it's selling well. We got Melvin Jones, $5. He says Regis is a slugger and Devin Haney is a piper. What? Maybe you meant... No, that ain't even Piper. What is it? Pierre Boxer? I don't know what he's trying to say. Saying anything but watch what's going on. Flex emoji. Keep it moving, boxing, $2. So there was no dinner today? I don't know. I'm not there. I'm having dinner here in Las Vegas. Eric Cruz, $2. Maidana beat Broner with a puncher's chance. Yes, sir. And Broner, let's be fair. Broner at 135 was a talented Broner, heavily touted Broner. So Regis could be Devin's Maidana. That is so true. You know, a guy with a couple of losses, a guy with a punch. You know, an older person, the younger prodigy moving up. People used to think fucking, they used to call Broner like the next Floyd. So, you know, who knows? That's a good little comparison there. All right, Quan, talk to me.
Yo, what up, Des?
Chilling.
Yeah, man. Sure. I'm just looking at the topic and I'm thinking like, bro, this is how I feel. To all the people that's saying he should have pushed him, I think you either just dumb or ignorant. You might be ignorant because y'all might not know that he got fined for doing that the last time. I feel like Haney, they know that they get treated differently, or everything that they do is always looked at closely. So tons of fighters push people and it's normal, but when he did it, his purse got taken out of. So like, look at it at his perspective. Why would you push somebody again? Just like, bro, I'm not. I don't care how much it is. Why waste money?
I
I
mean,
feel
we
like they
did the
just
math.
smart. Like,
That's why we did the math. 625 people. 625 people that buy the pay-per-view. That's the fine. So, that video of the exchange, the push, whatever it would have been, that's going to go viral. And it would do better than 625 more pay-per-view buys. That's all you need to cover the 50,000.
man, I think down with all of the motion that it put in, it's not even needed. It's gonna do what it's gonna do. I think they already did enough. I mean, of course, the push it looked good, but I just think from his point, like, well, all right, y'all got it. Like, you feel me? We just gonna keep it cordial, or do it without touching each other. But yeah, but my thing is though on the like just my actual take on the fight. Uh, I don't know, man. Like Regis, they always talk about how Devin ain't got no power, but such and such. But it's like, all right, if he ain't got no power, my question is, why haven't nobody walked through that power? Like even just what we see, all his pro fights, but sparring, he just sparred everybody. I'll send you a little cash out because I just wanted to get this off real quick. He done sparred everybody. Nobody can say I just flat out knocked him out. So we just got to
You may
do what
feel like it's your
nobody ever
turn.
did, and I don't really see that. So I do expect Devin to come in a little bit stronger. Um, I don't know about no knockout though. Like I think he might fight in the inside, but I don't know about the knockout. Like we gotta see. Because I also never seen Devin. I mean, yeah, the Antonio Moran, a few others, but it's not like it's been a few fights since we've seen Devin really knock somebody out. So I'm betting at the decision, and yeah, that's what I'm gonna roll with, Devin decision. But I wanted to ask you because I'm looking at the line. What's going on with the Jahad Tucker, the dude he fighting? Like it's legit because I'm about to just bet on Jahad, thinking like I
Yeah,
think he got it,
Quan. We
but.
got a betting show for that, Quan.
And bro, it's tight. I'm like, damn, what's going on with his opponent? I need to do some more research before I just go lock that in. But that threw me off. But all right, bro, man. All right, I took enough of your time, but I'm about to run you to 5, bro.
All right. You the man. You the man. Yeah, we did the betting show, and I should probably pin that because I got the way to join the members, but I think if I put yesterday's episode, you could still use that to get to the members, and this way it's super accessible. Yo, look at this. Oh my God. Bro, this is crazy. Check this out. Screen share real quick. Old Ness. 2014 Ness. Look at that. That's crazy. Yo. All right, let me see. I got seven Jimmy, seven Rivera, member for 4 months on a champ level. He says TBV Fight Night, Haney, Zayas, and Espinoza with the upset on a 3-leg parlay comes back to plus 1,004. But you want real money? Check out the TBV betting show. Good luck, degenerates. Salute, salute, salute. Um, what else do we have? Who is next? Remember, we're taking calls on our landline as well as our Discord and Twitter Spaces. We going out to Mike Lowe. Mike, you got to unmute.
Yo, can y'all hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm a like I said, I'm a big Devin Haney fan. I've been listening to him since, watching him since he was like you said, since he was 12. Or I probably watched him since like 14. You know, I seen him in all the gyms, Mayweather gym when he was young. Like I said, I've been a big fan of him. Like I said, I'm a fan of the Prograis too, but the I just don't want him to win 7-5. I feel like he won his last 3 fights 7-5, give or take. Besides just the last two, my bad. Well, just Lomo 7-5. So I just wanted to see Haney win a better match.
All right, champ. That's all.
Yep.
You got it. Mike Lowe, appreciate you. C Dub, what up?
Yo, can you come back to me?
Yes, sir. JT,
Appreciate it.
Chicago. JT, Chicago.
Ness, you hear me? Check, check, 1 2 1 2. Check, check, 1 2 1 2.
You good?
First of all, Ness, thank you so much. You've been doing a hell of a job this week with the whole promo. You don't need a push when Bill comes out with a sign saying the Rougarou is getting extorted or getting caught up. You don't need it when Big Dummy's talking. You don't need it when the whole city of San Francisco is showing up. Press like you, media like you is having daily shows. There's no push needed, my brother. Loma didn't speak English. That's why it was a push. All right. This promoters, all promoters, pay attention what Eddie's doing. This is how you promote a show. You know, this is how you really push. You don't send cats to fight in Oklahoma when they're not from Oklahoma. You hear me? You bring them to hometown where they do a great fight. Big upset this weekend. I think there's going to be an upset with not with the main event, but definitely a Montana Love. I think Montana Love is overhyped. I see him getting knocked out under around 8 rounds. Ness, thank you so much. You do a fantastic show. We appreciate it. And the dark horse of promoters this year is Bill Haney and DHP. They're really, really doing a fantastic job. Thank you so much. You.
Terraplanista.
What's up?
Loud and clear.
Yo, Nash, I got two things for you today. One is a question, because since you act like you know so much about boxing lately, I actually have a doubt for the first time in forever. And then the second is actually the one I'm going to say first. Bro, you never talk about the Cubans, bro. Then you say Cubans don't sell. What's wrong with the Robesi card, bro? You don't even mention that shit, bro. Then he won't sell. Then you say, oh, Cubans don't sell. Well, you don't really even it's your job to tell us about the fights coming up, and you haven't even mentioned that fight.
We did mention it. You just chose not to call in. We spoke about Rafa. We even interviewed Rafael Espinoza.
Bro, you put like 4 shows today, and you haven't mentioned Robesi in the title yet. Put it in the title of the video, bro.
He's overshadowed. He's overshadowed, and I can't do what the promoters are not doing, right? Like the promoters.
Yeah, that's cool, bro.
No, I mean, the promoters choose to counter produce, right? They're both putting on productions on the same day. Somebody needed to bow out. Somebody could have went on Friday. Someone could have went on Sunday, but they didn't.
Or maybe you're just like selling, and you're only talking about Devin because Bill Haney gave you that nice steak.
That 10,000, remember? They gave me 10,000 to promote, remember?
I know, right? It's all good. So I have a question for you, so you know so much. Yo, how come Canelo is undisputed, but Tio wasn't at 135? Because I have a question to you about the belts. Okay, the super belt, WBA super belt, WBA super belt. Is there mandatories with that belt?
Not that I know of.
No mandatories with that belt. The guy who faces the mandatories is the WBA regular champ, right?
Mm-hmm. Your boy Morrell.
So, okay. In the WBC, the franchise belt, does that have mandatories?
Nope.
No, right? So I don't understand why is it that boxing fans see the franchise belt as a joke belt that is not really a belt because there's no mandatories, and therefore Teofimo wasn't undisputed because Haney had the WBC regular and Teofimo had the franchise. But then at 168, Canelo is undisputed, even though he has the Super WBA, which has no mandatories, and the real champ is David Moreno, who has the mandatory.
Do you really need an answer for this, or are you just?
Yes, yes, I do need. I don't see the difference between the franchise and the super belt. They're both fake belts to me. I don't know why one is
Well, the
undisputed and the other one
difference,
is not good.
the difference is that with Canelo, someone in his team requested it. With Loma, someone in his team requested
You're not answering my
franchise.
question though. At the end of the day, it's the same thing. How is it a belt and how is it count for undisputed if you're not defending it? If there's no mandatories related to it,
Well, that's
how can it
exactly
be
why
considered a belt?
the WBC went back on their stance. Don't you see? After that, they only made one more franchise champion, and they stopped doing it. Then they had a conversation at the convention about possibly continuing to use franchise to allow people to, actually fight because they're holding up the divisions like they did with Earl and Crawford. Um, that's really why the franchise comes into play because they just want to keep their percentage. And if Canelo says, man, I'm not fighting Charlo because I'm moving up to fight Sergey, you no longer got to pay that sanction. But if they create a franchise and back you and you go fight Sergey, now you paying for a sanction to the WBC, even though you fighting for a WBO. So, I mean, it's a business, my brother. JC Dub, what up?
Yo, how the audio?
Yep.
Straight, that's what's up, man. Shout out TBV. Smash that like button. It's free. Do something with yourself, you know. We finally here, man. The big day. The press conference was lit. I mean, if you've been watching boxing long enough or you've been watching UFC, people don't win on press conferences. But but with that being said, even though you don't win on press conferences, we know Regis won. We know Regis won the face off. Everybody know it, Look at the comments. Devin was trying to walk away. It's okay to call it how it is. It's okay. When people say Devin won lost the face off, and then match the energy, just say, go check the Cepeda and Jose Vargas face off. Hardcore shit. You know what I'm saying? Just tell them that. But yeah, it wasn't looking good for Devin fans yesterday. He was getting barked on. And it looked like Regis may have gained a little confidence. You know, but yeah, we're looking forward to the fight. We're looking forward to the card. My man's that the last caller did have a point. Well, not. It's just I haven't seen much about Rabisa, and I didn't even know that a fight was even happening for real.
But
Almost.
C Dub, you like you said, hardcore shit. Espinoza is unknown. For him to ask anybody to give the same level of promotion to
Right.
Robisi fighting a unknown
Right.
commodity
Already.
is insane. Not to
Right.
mention that he sounds, I'm not gonna use a foul word because of you, but he sounds like a guy that doesn't. He sounds like a guy that doesn't listen to the show
Appreciate
because I actually interviewed Rafael Espinoza. So you're complaining to a guy that went and found some unknown Mexican fighter in Mexico, got his number on WhatsApp,
Interviewed him on the show.
I mean, dude,
Yeah.
it's like Floyd said. No
You,
matter
you
what
did
you
your
do,
job. You did your job, and like you said, it's being overshadowed. And it's like people could call me PBC Dub. They don't all the promotions. I'm for boxing, man, but they don't play well together. They always and I asked this before: is this a coincidence, or are they doing this to hurt each other? I don't know if maybe it's two things could be true. Maybe it's not. It's only so many weekends to go around, but I don't know. Like they shouldn't have events on the same night. like because you're going to overshadow. We hoping that if Devin want to be A side against Tank, he's doing a good job. 17,000 2 times in a row. He did 50,000 in Australia, but he better come out of
Let
first
me ask
gear.
you a question.
If he don't come out of first gear, Ness, the fans ain't gonna come out of first gear. If he don't, if he could get the win, but the way it's been promoted by his dad so well, if he get the win in first gear, the fans ain't gonna come out of first gear. And he's not gonna be A side. Yes, sir.
So my question is,
Yep.
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not
You
your
going in
time.
and out.
yeah, no, I'm trying to remember what the fuck my question is. That's why I like to cut people off. Yeah.
Yeah, that's short term memory. Fellow connoisseur, I understand, my guy. You know, as a fellow connoisseur, man.
No,
You know,
wait.
but yeah, man. Shout out.
What
Yeah,
was you saying before your last statement, man? Fuck.
damn. That I mean, Devin got to come out of first gear to be A side, but you know he done did 17,000 2 times. He did 50K in Australia, so he's on his way. He's making a good statement. He's making a good, a good claim to becoming that A side, becoming that big fight. You know, that big ticket. You know, but
Damn, that wasn't it.
that wasn't it.
That wasn't it. Oh man, that's so sad.
It's
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 all
all
good.
good,
It's
man.
all
But yeah,
good.
you know,
It's
but
gonna
yeah, man,
come back.
we hoping it's a tight. We hoping it's a good fight. It should be a good fight, and
But to be
if
clear,
it's
you didn't
7-5,
pick
man.
Regis.
To be clear, I picked decision Devin.
Uh-huh. Just
Devin
making
Devin by
sure.
decision.
Just
To
making
be clear,
sure.
but
Just making sure last
Regis.
minute you ain't picked Regis. Cause you was hyping Regis up all week. Just making sure.
No, I respect a lot of. I respect a lot about Regis. Is I don't see a 10-2. I don't see a 9-3. I see him at the least
That's what
going
I
the
was
same
gonna
amount of
say.
rounds.
That's what I was gonna say.
Right.
Let me get this in. Let me get this in. So now
Boom.
can you see why I wanted all the promoters on one network? Because my question to you is, do you think that any network executive that's controlling boxing on their network would have allowed Top Rank and Matchroom to do two separate cards on their network had they both been on their network on the same day, same time, right? They would have asked one of those guys, or they would have made the executive decision
Yes.
which fight was bigger, which one went on a Friday,
Right.
which one went on a Saturday, or if you don't want Friday,
Mm-hmm.
you take Sunday. But the Saturday bigger fight would have been the Saturday bigger fight have they all been on one network, in my opinion. But I don't know about you. Do you disagree?
No, I don't disagree.
So
I don't disagree.
now can
I
you see
just
why I was pushing for one network?
I know why you was pushing for one network. I just know that they're not going to do it. I want to push for a 4-day weekend. I want to push for 4-day work weeks. I just know America's not going to do it. You know what I mean? I want to. That's the best scenario for us as boxing fans. For everybody to be on one network. For everybody to work together. You know, for Pizza Hut and Domino's and 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 the other Pizza Chain to come together and all just join forces and do the Megatron. But yeah, I just didn't see it happening, sir. That's all. I just didn't see it happening. But yeah, it does make sense. In a perfect world, we would want everybody to be under one house. Maybe everybody could come to Amazon
And
Prime after PBC.
and what about
Make
this
it.
thought? What about this thought? Why are the guys that are happy about this move so optimistic that you will gain a bigger audience by being on this quote unquote bigger platform versus actually being happy that if they would have went to the zone, they would have been going to a boxing network where people who actually like boxing are there, right? Because that's a boxing network.
That is the demographic, and it would be easy to transition and just to say, hey, okay, we already got the fans over here. They are trying, and hopefully they can do it. And stack. Hopefully they can stack the cards to get people interested in boxing. You remember the doubleheader? Maybe they can. I
What
know it's only a certain
doubleheader?
amount of dates. The double. See, here we go. Here we go. Hardcore shit. The Charlo's doubleheader.
Yeah, I mean,
PBC.
$130,000 pay-per-view double of the year. Everybody know that shit.
Exactly. Okay, boom. Let's put better names on that. And I'm just giving you the picture on how we can make the 12 dates stack up. I mean, but stack that, but we'll have the pay-per-view card for the entire day.
Yeah, but that's
We've
not
seen
going
it
to
before.
change or fix the problem that we have in today, where it's two separate promoters counter promoting two separate
Right.
cards, taken away from two separate cards,
Yeah.
dividing audiences, watering down the product,
Right.
confusing
Right.
the
Right.
audience, all that.
Right.
But let me
I
go,
hope
man. I got dozens. I
that's
got
right.
dozens.
But
I
Burger
got
King and Mac.
dozens. Dozens of people here. We got how's boxing work?
Hello,
What
can you hear
up?
me?
Loud and clear.
I just wanted to respond to one of the a couple callers ago. He was talking about why people don't recognize the WBC franchise title. It's not a recognized world title for Undisputed. It's not a primary world title. That's why we don't recognize it.
And
The
other
WBC can
sanctioning
make
bodies don't recognize it. So you can't be
and
undisputed if the WBA doesn't recognize the
yep,
franchise or the IBF doesn't recognize the franchise or
yep.
accept it. And they don't.
They all have to be in agreement
Thank you.
on it. But that's all I had for today. Tune into my Twitter channel, How Boxing Works, if you want to learn more about how the sport actually works.
That's right. How boxing works. Salute to you. Salute to you. That's the major reason. Like the WBA doesn't recognize the franchise. You know, the WBA just did what the WBC did in that Bridgerweight division. But before that, they wasn't recognizing that Bridgerweight division. You feel me? So it is what it is. We got callers to get to. If you're watching this on YouTube, please hit that thumbs up. We're only at 595. We got 1,000 people watching. Somebody show some love. 954 Twigs, $5. Hey, yo, Ness, do you know this Isaias Estevan Navarro kid that beat Zaquan Moses at the Olympic qualifiers? He fights today in the finals on Peacock at 12 Central. Let me see. I doubt it, because the only Spanish kid I know is from Shakur's gym. So no, I don't know this kid. Damn, he beat Zaquan, huh? Fucking, what is he? What is Mr. Steven Navarro? Is he Mexican? Don't know. Let me screen share this. Do apologize. I was just checking his Insta since they brought him up to me. Never seen him. Don't follow him. We'll give him a follow though. Getting back to the callers. Discord available. Twitter Spaces and the landline. Al in the Bay. What do you say? Al in the Bay. Is you gonna connect today? Nike Hendricks, Twitter. Nike, gotta unmute.
Yo, you can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, shouts out to the boxing voice, man. Shouts out to Ness. Danny putting in that good work with them exclusive videos. The whole boxing voice team. I'm tired of all these folks coming in here talking this shit. Oh, Regis this, Regis that, Regis this, Regis that. But at the end of their call, I got Devin by unanimous decision. Shut up. You either running with Regis or you running with Devin. Which one? Stop all that in between shit. I got Devin whooping his ass. Ness, I know you say what was it? Eight, what 7-5? A disappointment?
Yeah, for me.
But I mean, yeah, I know, cause you know him personally. You didn't, like you said, you didn't watch him grow up. You didn't watch him put in the hard work, so you know what he's capable of. I say the same though. I want to say I didn't, but I said only because Lomas, unified, linear, two-time gold medal list. So of course a 7-5 would be disappointing with Regis Rougarou. You know, yeah, everybody else gonna big him up, but after Devin whoop his ass, because Devin telling y'all he a bum. So don't come up here and be like, oh, but he's a bum. Nah, Devin can say that. Because Devin the one in that ring putting in that work, and Devin the one know his skill superior. I mean, we got an opinion saying he's a bum, but he's really not as for us. But for Devin, of course. So that's why I say Devin about to whoop his ass. He about to get 10-2. You know, I'm on case saying Devin was gonna 10-2 Loma. He didn't, but it's Loma. You know what I'm saying? I expect him to 10-2 Regis ass though. Regis first time WBC champ. He had a hell of a fight with Josh Taylor. You seen how Tio did Taylor, and Tio was scared of fucking Devin. So you telling me that Devin ain't about to watch this dude who had the close fight with Taylor? Devin already told y'all, Josh Taylor ain't on my level. I'ma show you. I'ma show you. Like, come on, man. Y'all stop hating on the young king after he become two division champ. I don't want to hear people saying, "Oh, Regis was that bum. Regis one don't got footwork." This something y'all know. So keep bigging them up. Keep on, cause shit, I'm about to big him up. Yeah, two-time champ at 140. So when Devin beat him and put him on his resume, that's another champion, another belt he took from the champion. While people trying to down Cambosos, talking about, oh, he had an easy route to undisputed. Man, fuck out of here. Cambosos was a lineal champ. Regis never beat a lineal champ. Jorge was a lineal champ. Come on now. Did they favorite fighter Tank ever beat a lineal champ? I don't know. Was Gamboa ever lineal?
I
I
don't
don't
think.
think so. I don't think so. I know Pedraza won. So come on, man. They gotta stop this shit. Like when you got lineal champions on your resume, it's different from a regular champ. I mean, I wouldn't say regular. I say world champion. It's different from a world champion because that lineal champion, that you that guy. So yeah, man, I got Devin, man. Tonight's fight night. All you stealing motherfuckers, don't try it. Y'all better buy this fight.
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
All right, we got a counterpunch from Baby Joker. Where are you?
Hey, Ness.
Hey, Baby Joker.
Hey, Ness.
Hey, Baby Joker.
This is why they call you the Haney voice, bro.
Why, bro?
You never talk. You never talk about my fighters.
Who's your
Bam
fighter?
Rodriguez next weekend.
He's next
Bam
weekend.
Rodriguez,
He's
tune
next
in.
weekend.
Tune in. Yeah, but you're gonna spend 5 days straight talking about how Devin got knocked the fuck out. So I'm trying to promote my shit like my Canadian Cuban, you know? Shit. After that, tune in January 27th, because fucking Nash is going to go past 5 days. He's going to go into next year talking about why Devin got knocked the fuck out. So I got to promote Munguia, the real Mexican that's about to put the beats on Ryder. Hey, C-Dub, have you fucking thought about it already? Because I know you said you had Ryder beating Munguia. Let me know. Ness. Yes.
Yes.
The last caller, bro, all I heard was fucking lineal, super lineal, quadrilineal, this lineal, that lineal. I don't give a fuck. That white Buster Douglas win, that shit is ass, bro. We're not talking about that. It was the easiest path to undisputed. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. I'm not knocking him on his resume, but that was an easy win. That's the split decision king. We made fun of him when he fought Mickey Bay. You know, I know you and Danny made fun of him. It was pretty funny too.
Of who?
Y'all were making fun of him because of Cambosos, because he had a super close fight that many thought he lost against Mickey Bay. You know, I think you guys called him the split decision king at that time too.
You mean
So,
CYP calls him that?
No, I've heard you guys call him that too.
Yeah.
Prior to Haney not beating him. This is prior to him going to Australia. Yeah, that's the White Buster Douglas, and that's what we're gonna call him from here on out. You know, this dude lost twice to Haney. He got his ass beat the last fight, and again, he's gonna get his ass beat again by Lomachenko. White Buster Douglas, Ness. Let me flex in that win. It's a terrible win. So, Regis at 9. I'm gonna keep saying that shit. Knockout. I'll be here later on tuning in, Ness.
All right. Keep the hate hating, baby. Keep the hate hating. Counterpunch. Malcolm, what up? All right. Am I wrong about that? Hold on. Yeah, Malcolm Emmanuel.
You may feel like it's your turn.
Mr. Gibbs, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Gibbs, we're on my way to the airport. It's fight night.
Let's go.
It's fight night. Yes, sir. I've been going back and forth. I changed my mind, man. I don't like Devin's energy. I'm going with the Regis knockout, man. I noticed at the press conference, Devin was, yeah. What? Yeah, I noticed at the press conference, Devin was redirecting a lot of that energy to the coach, but I didn't pay no mind. And when at the weigh-in, when I saw him kind of turn a little bit, I didn't. He wasn't really directly facing Regis. He didn't seem as intense as Regis. The little clip talking about the ring being small, it's all energy I don't like. I'm gonna go with the previous caller, man. Regis and 9. I heard a caller call earlier talking about that Corey Spinks fight in the Savage Center back in '05 against Zab Judah. I was a St. Louis youngin, man. I was in like 9th grade in St. Louis at that time, and my brother had me hyped for that fight. And we were both sitting in the living room with our jaw dropped on the floor because we didn't expect that to happen to our man like that. And that was the day I fell in love with boxing. So shout out to him for mentioning that. And all the people calling in talking about Devin shit out of Regis. Come on, man. We watched Devin punch George Kambosos in the face for 24 straight rounds and didn't hurt him once, man. He just ain't got the power. He ain't gonna hurt nobody. Regis is gonna get through that. Regis looks like he's in great shape. I think he's gonna be slick enough to do what he needs to do. I think he's better offensively than Devin. Devin don't be running nobody into shit. Devin just picks people apart from the outside, but he can't get in there and set up a power shot. Regis can. I think he's gonna get Devin to fall for one.
Yo, hey, Mac, did Zorilla know how to set up a power punch?
He did. He did. Zoria's a way bigger puncher than Devin.
No,
way bigger.
He is, but is he a better fighter? Because you
He's
said
not a better fighter.
You said set up a power punch. Like, setting up don't come from being a power punch. Setting up come from being skilled.
Man, 24 straight rounds and didn't do no damage, bro.
At a weight
in the face.
At a weight that he been fighting at since the amateurs.
Listen, man, I got Devin.
Hey, yo, what grown man in your inner circle or your outer circle is 150 pounds?
Not too many, man.
Exactly my fucking point. Someone holding that weight for that long. Yeah, we'll see Saturday night though. We almost here. You want your free call with your counterpunch?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and take it, man. But I don't know what points you just made. You have no point. And I like Devin. I love both fighters, which is the reason why I'm spending my energy flying out there. I spent my money on the ticket. I'm excited to be in the building. I love both of these fighters. But I just think Regis is ready, man. I think he's going to do what he needs to do. And I think most of the energy is coming from Bill, and I think Bill gonna realize, man, he done wrote a check that his son's ass can't cash. And, oh man, I just hope it's not too ugly, because I do like my boy Devin, like I said.
No, I didn't want to take up too much time. I just want to call and say I changed my pick. I'll be ready to come back and gloat when I'm proved right. And y'all have a good Saturday and let's go.
All right, all right, all right. Let's see what we got. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to smash that thumbs up. It's gonna help with the visibility of the show. Put this episode in the eyes of others. We got Lucy Girl with the 143 $10 super chat. Canelo on the cover of Forbes magazine. That pretty much tells you who's the face and the king is. Pull up the resumes. Face with tears of joy 3 times. Al in the Bay trying you again.
Yo, 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 what's up? What's up?
What up?
Man, this is gonna be a good fight. I was hoping to go to the fight. I won't be able to go to the fight. I had tickets. Uh, had to get rid of them. Had to pay for this cruise. But then I was like, oh, let me go work the fight. And then now my mother-in-law had need the procedure, so I got to stay in Pittsburgh just in case she needs me. So, my wife is at work, but I'm gonna order the fight. It's gonna be a good fight, man. I just hope they come back again. Back to the Bay. But yeah, man, it's gonna be a good fight, man. It's gonna be a good fight. I can't wait. I wish I was there. Um, but things happen, man. It's life. We got your ups and your downs. But I think Regis should press, you know. Uh if he can learn how to slip some jabs, he can win the fight. If not, Devin Haney's just gonna jab his way to victory, you know. Um One of the callers said that Devin Haney gotta get out of first gear. It's up to Regis to get him out of first gear. It's not up to Devin to take the second gear. Because if he gonna win by with a jab, he gonna win by with a jab. It's Regis' spot to press the fight and to corner him. So, that's the way I look at it.
All right, champ. Appreciate you. We got Jay's Fight Party. What up? If you're watching this on YouTube, let me get that subscribe. Trying to get to that goal of 1 million. Right now, we are at 185,086. Let's go ahead and get to 186,000. What up?
What up, Ness? What up, Ness? Jay's Fight Party, Philly. Listen, on the topic of the show, right? The reason I don't think he pushed, don't you know how when you weighing in, you at your weakest, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like they ain't want to mess the bag up. That's probably why there wasn't no competition. And I think they both sides agreed not to do nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because they let them get close. Like usually they'll get, if they felt like something was gonna happen, they'll get in between them. And they had a little security right there ready to hop in. They keeping them at a certain distance. They ain't do that. They let them get a long stare down. They let them pop their shit afterwards. You know what I'm saying? But with Regis, I feel like Regis' energy is, I think the mind games that Devin playing, he got Regis emotional. You know what I mean? He got him emotional for the fight. Like, so the way he was at the end, like, fuck the Haneys, and doing all that, like, that's not Regis. You know what I'm saying? That's not him. That's not how he is. Like, so I think Devin Haney and them, they got in his head a little bit. Like I said yesterday, 9-3, 8-4, Devin Haney, UD. But listen, you around Bill, right? So you see Bill and all that. You think Devin gonna go for the knockout?
I don't know, bro. Danny
You know
is
what I'm
in the
saying?
camp, man. Danny's in the camp more than me. You feel me? Like, I'm here every day doing a
Yeah.
second show. I might not do a second show and go see Devin one day, but Danny's in there every day. You feel me? Not me.
You know what Danny think? You talk to him about it?
Yeah, he gave me his pick for the betting show, but
No.
and he told me
Yeah, I'm.
he told me who he was sparring and shit like that.
Yeah, I'm about to put my slips in. Right after I get off work, I'm getting off right now. I'm about to go put my slips in. I'm gonna go watch the betting show. I didn't get a chance to do it yesterday, so I'm about to.
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you for the check-in, Jay's Fight Party. We got, let me see who over here. Mad Bent, what it do?
Hey. Hey, Ness.
What's up?
How you doing?
Straight.
Hey, Ness, I'm going to point one thing out for sure. You are a marketing genius.
What are you talking about?
You're a fucking genius, Ness. Ness, you got us here on the call talking about why no push. You are a genius.
But it's the truth.
What? Who cares about the push?
You push fucking Loma. Did you push him? Why?
Ness,
Like you got more
Ness,
beef with
I'm
Regis.
giving you your flowers, Ness.
I know, but it's
I'm
not
giving you your
genius.
flowers,
It's
Ness.
just a true question.
Ness, I would have asked it in 100 years I thought, what topic can I explore this morning? Why nope? You're a fucking genius, man. Write a book. You need to have an e-book.
Mario is
You
holding
need to
me
write a
back.
fucking e-book.
Mario Monguia is holding me back. The motherfucker got 2 whole months and we ain't start one page on my book, man. Terrible.
You need to write an e-book on marketing. When I met you, Ness, over the phone line, you were a truck driver. You used to have a fucking thing in your station. Bam, bam. Shout out to all my truck drivers. That was a decade ago. Here you are, fucking marketing genius. Anyway, I love it. To the fight. Like I said yesterday, I hedged my bet. For those people shitting on Regis has 2 routes to victory. By decision and by knockout. Historically, Devin has 1 route.
Decision?
1 route. Yes. And somebody earlier, one of your callers earlier stole my thunder. Because I see Broner Maidana. Maidana was the puncher, but he won by decision against Broner, who are the most skilled fighter out of the 2. But he won a decision against Broner. So I think Regis could win a decision by doing what Maidana did to Broner. Just I'll hustle him, I'll beat him up, and get a decision. So I think we're just having 2 routes to victory. And then, let me get my call off. And I think that he's awkward enough. Because I've been watching the videos of Devin. I watch videos of Regis so I can make my picks. And I think he's awkward enough of moves, awkward enough to fuck with Devin. Because Devin is your classic boxer. Regis is not. And he has power. And he has speed.
Yo.
And he moves with his feet.
Yo, I'm trying to tell you because you from the community.
But it's not your time.
You know, it ain't gonna happen. And you say you watch videos, go watch Teddy Atlas video. You know, we could say what we want about Teddy Atlas, but he been breaking down fights for a minute on Friday Night Fights. You know, who was it? Alexander Povetkin was at his best and undefeated with Teddy Atlas. Atlas trained Tyson. You know, Atlas brought Bradley back. Does Atlas get it wrong? Hell yeah. You know, nobody's always right. But go watch his fight breakdown, bruh. Go watch Chris Algieri. Go listen to Juan Manuel Marquez. Go listen to Sabril Matiz. Go listen to who am I missing, bro? It's just so many fucking people. Like, you want to be on the opposite side of this because you want to be known as the dude to pick the upset? Amen to that, you know? Amen to that. We got Keep It Moving, $2. Shout out to Danny for them gems. Exclusive content. Clapping hands emoji. Money bag emoji. Chart increasing emoji. We got Andre Dakota jersey stand up. $5 on that champ level. He says coffee money for the TBV break room. Salute to you. Salute, got the coffee mug here. Shout out to Mike Hicks that keeps my order coming through with the Keurig cups, making shit easy. We going out through Leo, Texas. What it do? Oh shit, Leo, un
What
minuto,
up,
un
bro?
minuto, un minuto, un minuto. We gotta cut in the line from Baby Joker on the Cash App for the counter punch. What up?
Yo, you know, Regis is gonna win, you know. But KO, you know, Haney's gonna lose tonight, you know. God damn, I've never heard so many goddamn you knows in a call, dog. Holy shit. Yo,
Man.
you know, you're amazing, you know. You're great, you know. Incredible, you know.
Who are you
Ya
mimicking? Was
échale
that Mad
saliva y
Bent?
cásate con él, compa.
Is that Mad Bent you mocking? I don't even know who was saying that. I can't remember who was saying you knows.
Hey, Ness, you're a incredible,
Oh, Mad Bent.
amazing
You talking about Mad Bent. You a hater.
marketing. Devin Haney, Haneyak, marketing genius. Incredible. Amazing.
Why you hating?
God, yeah. Ya dile que ya se case contigo, Ness.
Terrible.
Yo. Hey, I hope the next caller after me starts saying some cool shit, because these last few ones, you know, gave me a headache, you know.
But you picking
damn.
Regis.
Yeah, I'm picking Regis, bro.
Nah, I'm
It's
just making
crazy
sure.
how
I'm just making
fucking-
sure you're not changing your mind with all these calls.
Yeah, I'm picking Regis, you know. I already said it. Round 9. KO, you know. Hey, man, y'all are protecting Devin, man. He lost that face.
He's fighting a puncher. He's fighting a puncher. How
I
we
don't
protecting
really
him?
read into that shit, but since I've been tuning in to TBV, this is what you taught me, and Devin lost the motherfucking face off.
Well, we gonna
He
try.
looked
We gonna
weak.
try our best to win the fight for y'all.
Yeah, you better try your best and not fucking bore me.
Mm-hmm.
You better not run around that fucking 6-foot ring.
20 by 20.
Oh.
20 by 20.
He better not run around. Man, he better not look like fucking, you know who. You know? Who shall not speak his name because I don't want to slander him no more.
Compadres.
Yeah, we're going to see, Ness.
No compadres. No compadres. No way, papa. No way.
Hey, he better not. Especially as a hometown fight, even though he's from Henderson, Nevada. He's not really from the Bay. But he better not bore them, man. These people are out there. They get paid like $60 an hour to go pay rent. $2,500 for one room, and you got to share the whole house with someone else. He better not bore them, bro. They're barely making a living out there. They spent their hard-earned money. I don't want them to get bored tonight, bro. So Haney, you better put on a show. Reese is knocking you out at 9.
Stop the fight, and thankfully it is over.
Thankfully it is over, Ray Flores. Thank you for ending that call. These people are wishing boredom on us. Why do they call in and say, it better not be boring, I hope it isn't this and that? Bro, I thought Regis was a puncher. I thought Regis got 4 knockouts in his last 5 fights. Why y'all talking about boring and running? Let the hunter hunt. Let him do his thing. Ain't he the bigger man? Ain't Haney boring? Ain't Haney got no power? Doesn't Haney just box? So it's easy. Regis know what to expect. He know what to do. Can he do it? Can he do it? Can he? That's all I'm asking. We got LV Slugger, $2. He said, wasn't Devin sued for $400K by Loma? Hashtag live and learn. I don't know about no sued, but was it a fine? Yeah, and I'm sure it wasn't no $400K. That shit dropped down like $25. Call him $25. We going out to Alex Vega. The morning radio voice, Mike.
Hey, good morning, good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we heard you clear your
All
throat.
right, excellent. Yeah, sorry about that. Yo, man, it's hard to follow fucking Baby Joker, man. That motherfucker be making me laugh, and he just be saying whatever. But It is just hilarious to hear people just say, "Yo, I watched the press conference and I got to change my pick now." Just that energy, what he did do, what he didn't do. Yo, I got to go with the other guy. Like, what the fuck does that have to do with the skills inside the square circle? I just never could understand that shit. Like, the shit is a whole day before the fight, like the weigh-in. The press conference is a whole 2 days. They got to go through hours of preparation and there's so much time in between then like that shit doesn't fucking matter. All it is just to hype the fight up. It rarely plays much of a factor. I remember people talking about Ryan Garcia. He won the press conference. He's up 1-0, 2-0. When it came into that ring, what happened? He got stopped. He got stopped in what, 7 rounds, dropped twice. That shit doesn't matter. Yo, just hearing people say that shit, it merely makes me chuckle, and it just really it lets me know who truly knows about the sport, who truly has been watching, and who really knows what they're talking about. So, my prediction for the fight, it's difficult, really, because you can watch tape, you can see how a fighter fights, maybe against someone with quick hands or quick feet or many similar attributes to a fighter, but you just never know what they're really gonna do, what the game plan is. But I do expect Devin Haney to win by decision. Um, it's gonna be interesting how this extra 5 pounds affects how he fights because we just have no idea. I know Regis. I know Regis is gonna be looking to make the action. He's gonna show great upper body movement. He's gonna want to land that left hand. So it really depends on how Haney's gonna be able to read him because Regis is awkward as shit. If you just watch him, you can just see the movements he does it's just strange. It has to be hard to replicate that in the gym. Plus he's not a very tall or doesn't have a very long reach for 140. It's definitely on the smaller side. But he could punch. He punches like a big dude, I guess. Pause, as the kids would say. So yeah, I expect Devin to take the first few rounds, figure him out. Probably a lot of single shots. I noticed Regis likes to move to his right a lot, circles to his right a lot, and when he has to move or chooses to move to his left, he crosses his feet. So I would like to see Devin really take advantage of that. Do a lot of step overs, wait for that left hand to come. Damn, you gotta be careful with these kids, bro. Yo, listen on the back call, it's like pause country back there. So every time you say something, bro, like you gotta be ready. So my bad. I'm fucking up my own thought, but yeah, wait for that left hand for Regis to shoot it, maybe dunk under or just turn him, or I can't wait to see exactly how it plays out. But I expect Devin Haney to be to be the victor. So that's my prediction. Also in the card, my wild card is I'm rolling with Montana Love. I just
Whoa, champ, that's your call. The bell rang, and you, wow. I wish you did have more time, but actually, let me refrain from giving emotion and remind everyone to hit that thumbs up. Salute to Cameron Avery, just became a prospect. He became a prospect right here on TBV's YouTube channel where we do extra content for our members. But really, Cameron, you should think and definitely consider, upgrading to that champ level, because on that champ level is where you can make that money. There are betting slips right now available on our community page, on the members only community page, and on our Patreon page for our Patreons. Plus, the betting show is available there as well on Patreon, both in video and audio form, and here on YouTube members as well. So I will actually pin that link for anybody that wants to use that as a direct way to get to the betting show and hopefully make some money with us. We definitely hit last week, and we are looking forward to actually. I've emptied 2 accounts, actually. I went all in. It's like poker. If you become a member, you'll see my slips. I emptied 2 accounts. I did all in like poker, all the fucking chips. We letting it ride. That's right. We let it ride. Sometimes you just have to. You never know. You know what I mean? But I definitely gave a strong recommend, which is not Devin Haney. That's not my strong recommendation for the week. Jay Billy, what up? What's goody?
Yes, sir. Shout out
It's
Ness.
fight day.
Putting in that motherfucking work. It's fight day. It's time for Haney to claim his throne. You know what I'm saying? As the face. So, man, it's all good vibes right now. It's all good vibes. We're
Damn,
not
as
gonna
the
talk about the
face?
weigh-in.
This fight makes him the face?
Shit. This is his, and I don't like the Arturo Gotti comparison. Did you switch that up? Did you edit that, or are you still going with that?
I mean, Super Max did call in and said that we should be using Castillo or Corrales.
Yes, sir. Shout out to fucking Supermax. This is his Jose Luis Castillo. You know what I'm saying? This is the guy that is going to be tough. He's going up in weight. That was Floyd's first fight at 135,
I don't
right?
even like that reference only because everyone knows that reference as Floyd's toughest fight, which he had the rematch.
Oh, so you saying you don't like that reference because Regis could be seen as his toughest fight, or
Because you're
walk me
saying
through
that
it?
I don't like that reference because you're saying that Regis will be his toughest fight and possibly need to rematch him because that's what happened with Floyd.
No, I don't think
See,
it's
I
going to be his
referenced
toughest fight
Gotti.
on his.
I only reference Gotti because of the separation in skill. I think that we're gonna see levels. I could be wrong, but that's what I believe. That we're gonna see a separation in skill where you've seen Floyd so much better than Arturo Gotti. You guys are saying Castillo. Castillo gave Floyd a fucking fight of his life, and he had the rematch because the fans demanded it. I'm never referencing that.
Okay, you're right. You're right. So Castillo gave Floyd the fight of his life, but that was his first fight at the new division, 5 pounds above him.
Cool.
You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much the same thing with Regis. His first fight, 5 pounds above. It's a champion. He's going right into the fire. This is his Castillo. This is his Castillo. I'm not saying it's gonna be the toughest fight on his resume, period. But yes, this is his toughest fight to date. Regis is gonna be his toughest fight to date. It's the power. You know what I'm saying? The come forward, Michael Myers. I'm gonna try to walk you down. So Dev's not gonna have to look for a fight. Regis is gonna come forward and bring the fight to him. Like I said yesterday in the back call, I feel like Dev has his times where he likes to fight. Regis could get the better of those exchanges. We don't know. We don't know until they get in the ring. But at the end of the day, today is the day. It's no more questions. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just grateful for that. Shout out
Stop the
Dev.
fight,
Inshallah,
and
he comes out
thankfully it
clean.
is over.
I'm gonna call back in. Somebody say something.
All right. Yeah, today is the day, man. We're going to start at 2:45. We're going to get right into it. Right here on YouTube.com/The Boxing Voice. I will be live for the entire card because I love boxing. So I certainly want to see my boy Shamar Canal, who was the lead sparring partner for Venaldo Lopez, the lead sparring partner for Robinson Consacao. He's 6-0. He's out of Albany. He's like 6'1" in the featherweight division. So I'm intrigued to see how he performs under the lights. This will be his first televised fight. This is huge for him. Can he, really soak up what he's been learning in that Devin Haney camp be under the tutelage of Devin and Bill? Can he really soak that up and gain maturity and be able to perform at a high level when he needs to? Because he needs to. So I want to watch that. Then we got the Gilesto Madera fight. That's the toughest fight of Amari Jones' career. Gilesto, formerly with Top Rank, just fought Kevin Newman. That's with TMT. So interested in that fight. Beaches Ferreira, She's fighting Destiny Jones. I love Beatrice, gold medalist, Brazilian. I'm expecting big things from her. They were speeding her up, then they slowed her down because she went back to the Olympics as a professional, just like Bakadir Jalalov, the heavyweight. But I want to watch that fight. And then you got Ebony Bridges. I'm not that excited about because I feel like Yoshido lost her last 2 fights. But truthfully, she technically on paper only lost the last one. You know, it should be Sharetta Metcalf in this opportunity, but it's not. But I'm excited because I like Ebony Bridges. She punches. Maybe she can knock out Yoshido, who's pretty slow in my opinion. And I never did share the promo that they made. It made me sound bad without sharing it, right? So I just want to show you that it's not me. It's like I said, the 2 biggest marketing tools has always been word of mouth and, you know, sex selling. So that being said, they had, this is the Zone with their own Ebony Bridges weigh-in video. And then I'll show you that even Matchroom did one. And these are slow motion, focus shots. You feel me? They know what they doing, you know? So again, marketing, you know, they take advantage, right? And that's the Zone. Watch Matchroom. They had an even better one. Where is it? Okay, well, I lost it. Maybe it's on Eddie's page. Oh, is it this one? It's certainly this one. Now, peep the commissioner. Look, one time he took a peek. Watch his eyes now. 2 times he took a peek. Watch his eyes 3 times. Now watch this fake conversation he's going to have just to get this other peek. Look, another peek. And look at the fake convo just to look. Hilarious. Old horn dog, you. Bro, his wife is going to kick his ass because he got caught big time peeking more than a motherfucker. I'm saying, jeez. But we going out to Leo, Texas. What up?
What up, Nancy? Sound in the
90
man,
seconds.
I got to give you your props, man. You done your job. You done convinced everybody Haney's the best in the world, and he's got knockout power. You done so good. You done so good. You got to convince your own fans, the own Haney fans, not to bet the knockout. I've been hearing you talk people out of.
You're crazy, bro.
Yeah. Hey, Ness, I've been hearing you all week talk out your own people. No. We don't want to do that. We don't want to do that.
60 seconds.
You done your job. I still got my boy Regis. You know, we Third Coast rock together. H-Town, New Orleans, we rock together. So I got Regis still. But he's going to have to rough him up. He's going to have to corner him. He's going to have to knock him out. Because even if he knocks him down 3 times, I don't believe that they're going to give the fight to Regis, man. I have to fix his in because Haney's a young star. He's making money. He's making more money than Regis. You know, it's going to be just like with Castillo and Floyd, the young star that makes more money. Just like Rolly and Barrosas, the young star that makes more money. So you're going to have to stop him. But, man, if he stops Haney, man, his train is going to go way left. Because they're already talking about his ticket sales being $30. And they're going to use that against him. So, man, you better pray right before the fight.
You said what? They already wait. You said they're already talking about what? $30?
That his ticket sells at $35 a ticket.
Who got $35 tickets?
Oh, you didn't see about what was Tank tweeting about?
Tank
tickets
tweeted
for $35.
First off, if you're going to hate correct. Tank tweeted $57. And secondly, secondly, I showed already that Devin Haney was selling and sold out $1,500 ringside seats. So haters gonna hate, baby. You know what I'm saying? You know what this is? That's Tank understanding that Haney is on his motherfucking ass. First it was Lil Haney's a good fighter. Then it was Haney don't sell. Then it was Haney ain't a star. But now they got nothing to say because motherfucker's selling anywhere he go. They said the 14,000 wasn't him, it was Loma. So now what they gonna say? Now what they gonna say?
That's what I'm.
They said he wasn't from
That's to be.
Vegas, so there was no way that 14,000 was his. So now he went back to the Bay and he sold more than the
No, don't go
14,000.
Liz, don't go back to the Vegas thing. They're throwing bottles at Bill's head.
Here
Stop
we go.
with the Vegas thing.
Hey, doggy, they threw
Stop
bottles
with
at
the
Broner's
Vegas
head.
thing.
They threw bottles at Broner's head in San Antonio.
Yeah, that's because it's Mexicans, buddy.
No,
Come on,
no,
bro.
they
You
threw
know-
bottles at Broner's head because they always hate the star. They want to see him lose. Knock it off. You know it, I know it.
Nah.
Hey,
Come
yo,
on, man.
we here
But
all
tonight,
day.
Tonight,
We here all day.
But it's not
We
your
here for the morning to get you riled up. We gonna watch the fight so you can see my reaction. Boy, if he drop my boy, you gonna see my whole mood change. So we gonna see. We right here. Bring it. What? We right here. Ness ain't going anywhere. I'm right here. You hear me, JB? I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm picking Haney. I'm right here. You feel me? What up?
Yo, what's up, Ness, man? How you doing today, man?
I'm
It's a great
pumped.
fight day.
I'm pumped. It's
I can
fight
tell.
night.
I could tell, man. Shit, man. He tried to throw that $37 in or whatever, trying to treat Devin Haney like he's on the level of Shakur, man. You think Shakur can go anywhere right now and sell 19,000 tickets, my nigga? Do you think so? Can he do that anywhere in Jersey? Can he do that at MetLife? You think so? Probably not, right, Ness? Probably right.
Who we
Probably
talking
not.
about?
Shakur. You
No
think Shakur
comment,
brand
man. No comment. They trying to brand me a Shakur head. No comment, man. I don't know what he
cool,
could do
cool,
till he
cool,
shows what he could do.
All right, cool, man. Well, I'm just speaking on the people, man. I highly doubt it, man. I mean, but with last night, man, yesterday what I saw, man, I'm a little disappointed, man. Like, we saw Bud and Spence. Bud and Spence, man. We was looking for some nigga shit a little bit, man. We ain't see it that fight. We saw a handshake. Yesterday I was thinking we was gonna get a push or something. We ain't see no nigga shit, man. When we see two niggas about to really throw down, that's at the best of the divisions and everything, man. Us as the people, man, we want to see some shit pop off, man. Like you push Loma, Bud got there through a left hook at Benavidez. I mean, we want to see that wild shit, man. But all in all, man, both fighters' energy do look like it's ready for the ring. Some niggas was talking about Devin was breathing heavy, but it looked like Devin was just really being on guard for whatever. If Regis would have probably stepped out of line, man. With this fight today, man, Devin's gonna probably put on an amazing performance. I'm thinking, like you've been saying, man, if the fight goes 7-5, man, we disappointed. If the fight goes 8-4, we disappointed. 9-3 is what I'm hoping for, man. And Montana Love, man, I really think Montana Love's gonna win that fight today. But I ain't listened to the betting show or whatnot, which I'm probably gonna tune in later to see what advice you may have given us for that. But I don't see no reason why Liam Parr will actually win. The Robeisy Ramirez, man, he's gonna win today. And other than that, Ness, man, I'm just gonna chill out, man. Chill out and get back to listen to the show. So Ness, holla at you. Jay Billy, you had a decent call today, so I'm gonna give you credit. I'll give you credit when you have a good call, and I'm gonna shit on you when you have a bad call. And shout out to the community. I'm out.
All right. We got 3 counterpunches being given to the community from none other than Jonathan Sims, a.k.a. God bless you. And this is his second day in a row sending 3 to the community. Salute to him. So put who you want to see get a second call in the live chat, and we're going to go ahead and give it to him. These are for the people, by the people. Shout out to Jonathan Sims. We appreciate you. What else we got here? Ooh, I did it again. Let me get to... I got a counterpunch. I'm sorry. You got to give me a second here so I can find it. Okay, MD. I just seen you. Where are you? That is right here. MD in Philly, talk to us.
What up, Nuff? What's going on?
Chilling. What up with you?
Nah, great show, man. Like I said, I appreciate it. You represent and you help out for all the truck drivers that's out there, though. You know what I'm saying? It'd be crazy shows. I'll be going from one state to another. You still be on. Should
Bruh,
be
I used to
unbelievable.
be a truck
But
driver,
keep,
bruh. I used to be a truck driver. So, like, you don't even know the amount of podcasts. I used to listen to fucking female podcasts talking about relationships, God podcasts, fucking the dude from Texas, the Ramsey dude on finances. Nothing was ever long enough. So I get it when you on that road, you need like a 4 or 5 hour show to get you from one state to the next, man. So I appreciate you tuning in. Make sure you let the other truck drivers know. And yeah, man, thank you, man. Take it away.
nah, yeah, my thing for the day is just be you. Like everybody calling talking about Floyd Mayweather, but Floyd Mayweather was always him. He never deviated when the pressure was high. So I just want to see skills. I know they always criticize you in regards to Shakur, but when I watched Shakur performance, I just wanted to see his skills. I didn't see that versus Edwin De Los Santos. I seen a lot of scary movement. But for Haney, I want to see the skill level. I want to see, is he going to capitalize on Regis keeping his right hand low? I know you already discussed that. Regis, his footwork is kind of slow. And like I said, for Haney, he understands how to win rounds. So just being true to yourself, being you. I got Haney winning either 9-3 or 8-4, unanimous decision. But then, like I said, it's on to the next one. He got the West Coast market with Bill Haney. Bill Haney, his father, does an excellent job being that mouthpiece, that voice. His son is kind of laid back.
Yes, sir.
So we got to give him his credit for that, though. They sold a lot of tickets over there on the West Coast. I know that a lot of people didn't believe that they'd sell that much over there on the West Coast. But what about this? On to the next. What about going to Atlanta and taking a wild card opponent like an Adrian Broner at a catch weight of like 144 to Atlanta? The people in Atlanta don't care who you bring down, but if you bring down Adrian Broner maybe next year or Jack Catterall, they won't care.
I'll give you a better one. I love the Broner idea because, you know, we talking about marketing. We talking about trying to make Haney commercially bigger. I know for hardcores, Broner is done. They don't want it. So if Montana Love can get the win, he is a lot like Broner. He don't have the complete, you know, popularity of Broner, but he certainly got the swag. He certainly got the people. He's from Ohio. He flashy. He dressed well. He talks well. He'll sell a press conference. He can sell that press conference with Haney. Just saying, because Broner's been so inconsistent. Like, is he gonna make way? Is he not gonna make way? Is he gonna pull out? Is he gonna be there? Is he on? You know, like, what is he? Where is he? Can we really do a big promotion around Broner?
I understand that. You see where I'm going with, though. I'm like, you can create and get another market down south, though, and you kind of like follow on the path a little bit of Tank. But then the last thing is I'm gonna say, at the end of the year, if you can get that done with either Adrian Broner as a wild card just for a name, or Jack Catterall as another southpaw.
Oh, hell
like
no. Come on, man. Nobody knows Catterall, man. He got to stay away from that. Nobody knows Catterall. That's a waste of time. If we trying to grow,
waste of time, okay.
If we trying to grow and like make Tank want to fight us commercially because we bring the most, Catterall we gonna take a dip. We ain't gonna do numbers with Catterall. Why? We gonna have to go to the UK to do numbers with Catterall.
The last thing is, then at the end of the year, maybe fight Tio as a unification fight in NYC, Madison Square Garden.
But it's not your time.
I want to see how he handle this.
I
appreciate you.
Yeah.
I want to see how he handle this fight because I think I want Matisse next. I got to see how he handle this fight. You know what I'm saying? But I think I want Matisse next, man. Like there's a blueprint. And outside looking in, right? There's not a lot to train for. He is who he is. He coming for you. So we got to see how Haney handles the power of Regis. And if it ain't something where, you know, it was super difficult for him, then I think we should consider Matias before somebody else picks him off. You know, he got a hand injury. He's a little older. He already got a loss. There's just it's a lot of reasons why you should go after him first. And that's why Tio did it. Tio ain't stupid. He like, let me take out this boogeyman to show y'all he ain't a boogeyman, but get the credit for taking out the boogeyman. Georgie, Porgy, Boston, what up?
Hey, yo! 5 fucking day, my nigga. Listen, bro, let me get on Montana Love real quick, bro. I've been hearing Montana Love for like fucking 20 years, doggy. I cannot remember who the fuck Montana Love ever be or what the fuck he accomplished. And I don't even want to waste time with that shit. And this man winning spectacular today, oh, baby, to start thinking about retirement because we got too much boxing to watch to waste time with fucking 20 years career type of shit to wait for what? So fuck all that shit with Montana Love. Now, Haney Regis, yo, baby, they saw disturbance in the force, bro. You know, I was watching one of those fucking promotions, and I see Regis' daughter in the ring, and they asked the interviewer asked the daughter like, yeah, who's that? Who's your dad? And she's like, oh, he's a professional boxer. And Regis stopped her right there in the middle, like, no. Introduce your daddy right. I'm 2 times world champion.
I remember that.
Baby, bro, this is spiritual, baby. This is all more, bro. This man is from where he from? Man, listen, I'm telling you, something in the air here. There is no fear on him. He knows this is a big L. Why is he 34 now?
Mm-hmm.
For him to reveal gonna be so much, baby, it's a big L. I'm expecting dirty fighting. I'm expecting a couple low blows, couple head butts, a couple fucking suplexes. These men are gonna go down into the dark like that, though. Haney better go hit him with the jab and stay away from him, regardless of the. I mean, there is pressure about what Shakur did, but he's gonna have to do a little money made there. And hit him with some counters and move. Hit him with some counters and move. Make sure you hit him on the way out. But don't engage with him. Because the force is with Regis. I'm picking my boy Haney, Team Haney all day. But, baby, he said, yo, it's not going to be easy. This is a real fight. Shout out to Team Regis for what he did. Shout out to the tribe. Shout out to fucking TBB for putting all this out. To you, Ness, everybody who called. Man, everybody out there, thumbs up, support. Shout out to boxing. I'm out.
Appreciate you, champ. We got the real hater checking in. Twitter, the real hater. What up?
Sheesh, the hater. Live on TBV Streets. Shout out TBV. Everybody smash the like button. Like C-Dub says, it's free. What can I say, man? I'm going to be in the building witnessing Devin Haney get his knockout. I really do believe that. I think he's going to be stronger. And I also think people are in his ear telling him he has to put on a show, especially since it's his hometown event. So I'm expecting a show. If he goes 8-4 with Regis, I'm gonna be disappointed as a fan just because I believe in him. But regardless, I know he's gonna put on a show for sure. I'm expecting a knockout. I know that sounds crazy, and I know I've been listening to your shows. You've been telling people don't bet the knockout, but I'm not a gambler, but I'm expecting the knockout. Also, the Madera fight. Is all that shit true? Is he really getting 800 for that fight, bro?
Bro, I totally believe the reportings of Dan Rayfield. That's what he's reporting. It sounds very unfortunate. I hope that there is some sort of secondary check that he is receiving.
To San Francisco is like an 80-mile drive. I was saying I hope so, because it's like an 80-mile drive Stockton to SF. That's like $200, maybe $150 worth of gas if you take an SUV. So that alone, just the fucking traveling, is ridiculous. So I hope there is a secondary check, because that's fucked. But regardless, man, it's gonna be a movie. I can't wait. First boxing event, first of many, bro. Oh, also, a lot of fans are online are hating, saying, oh, shitting on the $50 tickets. So you guys are mad at affordable seating? You guys are angry that somebody's taking care of his fan base by giving them affordable seats. That makes no sense, bro. Y'all enjoy the 10,000 seaters fucking getting scammed, buying shit seats for fucking $400. I'll enjoy my fucking amazing view, reasonable price for a fucking movie.
How much
So
did
yeah,
you?
that's all I
How
got.
much did you pay? What seats are you in? Because you said you're going, right? Oh shit, we lost him. Well, all right.
It's like one.
Oh fuck. Invited you back to speak, but I guess not. We got Stone Bone. What up?
Yeah, man. So
What up? What up?
Give me a sec, Stone Bone. So yeah, how much are your seats?
yeah, man. So I got mine early. 120. So I'm in the 120
You may
section.
feel like it's your
In
time,
the 120
but
section,
it's
that's
not.
pretty up close, and I got it for about 150 a piece.
Okay.
So it's me and my boy. But bro, I'm telling you, like SeatGeek, it lets you see the seats. I mean, the view. View looks ridiculous. I've been watching YouTube videos of like the Warriors play, so I've kind of been scoping out where I'm gonna be. So I'm gonna be pretty close to the ring, also to the ring walk entrance. So I get to see a lot of people. There's a hometown hero fighting on the card, so shout out him, Amari motherfucking Jones. Remember the name. So yeah, that's all I got.
All right,
Thank you
champ.
guys. Shout out TBV, bro.
Appreciate you, Stone Bone. Buenos dias.
What up? What up?
Chilling, chilling.
What up? Yeah, man. Shout out to Devin and Regis, man. They they got it going. Got the energy up, man. As boxing fans, you know, it's a lot of college football talk going on, a lot of that, and it seems like this is a nice little treat for us, man, to change the subject from everybody crying about their team not making the playoffs and shit. But like the last caller just said, man, boxing has become, what is it called? Munchausen syndrome, whatever it's called, where the abuser, you go back to your abuser, whatever that's called. That's what we is as boxing fans. Like, anytime we get a fairly decent price pay-per-view, if they tell us, hey, the pay-per-view $50, and that's what boxing fans say, what? He ain't even a real star, man. The pay-per-view is really $80, man. They, like, why does it matter what you pay for it if you're going to pay less? I've never heard somebody walk in the store and say, hey, that mac and cheese on sale today for $1.99, I want to pay $3.99 what it usually costs. Like, this shit is sad, man. Let that young man shine in every fight. Yes, almost every fight that I ever went to, if we get suites, we have friends buy the cheapest ticket they can find, which is usually $59 to $90, almost wherever you at, and have them come in our suite. As long as they can get a ticket to get in, they can come in our suite. So I would be mad to have guys paying $200-$300 for these nosebleed seats where they can't even see shit. Or it's just, I don't know, man. I'm a businessman, and if I can save some money, watch the shit that I like. Plus, boxing fans, you usually got to travel to watch your fighters. You got plane tickets, hotels. If I can get a cheap ticket, man, count me in. So these dudes just need to shut up and watch Devin put in work. And Floyd used to always talk about what he was going to do to guys, and he just got in there and outboxed them. Devin can talk all the shit he wants to, long as he go in there and 9-3 to do, you know what I mean, put in work like that. He ain't got to knock him out. He ain't got to stand in no pocket. That's just like saying Shaq got to go shoot three-pointers to win a game. If you saw Shaq standing at three-point, shooting shots and not going in the paint, his coach will bench him. And if Bill Haney see Devin just trying to stand in the pocket and not using his attributes, he better pull his ass to the corner and slap him like what's-the-name did his fighter. All right, man. Peace.
Appreciate you. I mean, Tito Trinidad's dad or uncle used to do that all the time whenever Trinidad wasn't, you know, paying attention to the instructions that he needed to be. Last call for callers. If you feel like you need to get on the show right now is your opportunity to press the 1 button or raise your hand on Twitter Spaces or Discord. Keep in mind we are back at 2:45 for a very long fight card, but of great fights, of course, great fights. We last stopped off at LV Slugger, actually Cameron Avey, who upgraded to the champ level. Go ahead and take advantage, my friend, and check out those betting slips. You still have time to make your bet. But salute for joining the champ.
The champ is here! The champ is here! The champ is here!
Shout out to RJ Fernandez. Just joined the prospect level. We appreciate your support, champ. But if you want to make some money with us, you do got to upgrade to that champ level where you'll be able to access untitled episodes and the betting show. Robert Cassidy, welcome to the prospect level. Same goes to you. Uh-oh, it's my man Jordan, the real Jordan, upgraded to that champ level. Let's get the shmoney.
The champ is here! The champ is here! The champ is here!
954 Twigs, 3 months on that prospect level. Olympic trial finals start on now on Peacock. Yeah, my boy Tyler got a bronze, so I guess I don't know if he's still in or if I don't know, but my boy Tyler did get something. Robert Cassidy, $5. My tickets were $300, and they have tickets that are $1,000. San Francisco is jumping right now. That's the truth. 100 emojis. Salute, champ. Shout out to you for going live to the fight. We got Leonardo, $10. $10 super chat. He said they donated 3,000 tickets to the homeless to try and bore them out San Francisco. They giving tickets away on the radio, Ness. Sold out. You the only one that sold out. You a fan of man. Laugh out loud. Ernesto Haney. Okay. C. Shiggs, welcome to the prospect level. To all my prospects, go ahead and consider upgrading. Long weekend, lot of fights, bunch of parlays, bunch of betting advice we gave. You don't have to follow those betting slips to the T, but you could definitely take the winners out of there and do what you want with them. Mad Bet 100, $2. Daily Dose of Tankwell. Fight ends in 9. Oracle. And still. Okay. Huang in Houston.
Yo.
What up?
Man, I really enjoyed that face-off, man. That was some real. That's how I want my face-offs to be. But main thing I want to say is shout out to the boxing boys. And man, the way y'all putting out the content, man. I like seeing how Danny was out there when Eddie and Dev was giving the kids at the Boys and Girls Home the Everlast stuff.
Yep.
You saw that, right? Man. That's the kind of stuff that we don't get to see from, that's why I think Matchroom and all these places, that's where they could do a little better at. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that is Matchroom.
No, but I'm saying is
putting out the content.
Yeah, from like the behind the scenes look, the way they just did their pretty little thing, you know what I'm saying? But I like how Danny was, you know what I'm saying, going around talking to everybody. They should do more stuff like that, but they got y'all. And so you know what? I'm telling you, Ness, y'all finna get to a new level. Man, I was watching all the content y'all put out yesterday. I said, man, these boys grinding this. It's a testament to the hard work y'all put. I only been with y'all for like 2 years, man. But let me tell you something, Ness. Y'all finna do some big things, and people trusting you around their inner circle on that level in the sport, man. My salute to y'all, brothers, man. No bullshit.
Appreciate you, champ. Appreciate you.
Man, I'm excited. That face-off, man. Look, I still think Devin is a better fighter and probably gonna beat Regis, right? But Regis is pissed right now. That nigga, he's serious. He got his game face on. And I think they might have pushed him a little too far. Cause, man, all I can say is we're gonna have a wonderful fight tonight. I love boxing, man. It's going down tonight. That's all I got. Appreciate you. TBV. Like and subscribe.
Likewise. We got a brand new caller. Appreciate you, champ. Brand new caller. What looks like Cali in the 831. Who's this? Who's this?
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Ness? Can you hear me?
Perfect. Who's this?
Yeah, man. This is Javi, man. I'm this from we were right here, California, Bay Area's in the building, city's in the building. I'm right here. I was at the weigh-in yesterday. The push, man. I just think that he wasn't trying to get fined, man. You know, you don't really need I think the fight is already sold. It's doing numbers. I was at the ticket office yesterday. I was there early. There was 2 ladies in line. I got in line and they were saying there is nothing on the lower. Everything is on the upper now. I believe that's nosebleed 200 section. Excited day for boxing. It's fight day. I'm gonna be there for the whole card. I'm excited to see the Amari Jones fight, man. That one, the guy was I don't know if they showed it face off, but the guy was flipping off the crowd. So it's gonna be very exciting. I got Haney all day, man. I think he's gonna pick him apart. I see Regis maybe winning 3 rounds. I think Haney's gonna stay on the outside. He's gonna box him beautifully. And I think Regis, he's a dog, man. Respect to Regis, win or lose. We respect him for coming down here to fight. I think he's gonna try and close the distance late, and I think Haney's just gonna go ahead and charge him for that real estate, man, as he's trying to break the distance. I barely found this podcast, man, a couple of days ago. Shout out the Boxing Voice. Makes my day at work.
How'd you find it?
I put the whole thing on, man. I found it on let me see. I think it was on I just went on Spotify, man, and I put Devin Haney Regis, and I seen right there like the little call thing. It was like 5 hours, so I was like, what? All I do is I can listen to music all day, so I could listen to it all music. So I just put that thing on, man, and I just hear everything. So and another thing, I saw some guy. He said he's betting 3,000 on that Espinosa guy.
Yes.
Man. That one's gonna kind of make me tune in too. The odds are looking crazy on that one. So yeah, man. Shout out to the Boxing Voice. I liked the show, man. Shout out to you.
Appreciate
and
you,
that's
man.
my call, man.
Do me a favor, come on over to YouTube and hit that subscribe button, man. Since you found us on Spotify, we still need those subscribers on YouTube. Numbers is power. You know how it go. Money, power, respect. We need them numbers to get the power. Then we get the motherfucking respect. Days, what's up? We got 755 thumbs up. Come on. Let's get that to 1,000. Days, unmute. Let's go. Don't slow down the energy, B. We excited over here. Wagwan, Days. What's going on? Nothing. We going out to CT's finest. Unmute CT.
Yo, you hear me?
Loud and clear.
I'm gonna be short and simple. I want to see Dev dominate. I want to see Haney separate himself from everybody. Shakur, Javante, everybody. I want him to come out and show how special he is. And I want him to take the hate that everybody giving that I'm hearing. I want him to change his personality and just talk your shit and become the hill. Become the hill. That's what I want to see Devin do. I want Devin to come out and dominate and knock him out. If he can't knock him out, I want him to do what Mayweather did to Corrales. Knock him down like 6-7 times. You don't even gotta knock him out. Just knock him down 6-7 times. That's all you gotta do. And that's what I think he's gonna do tonight. I think it's gonna be Mayweather Corrales all over again. Knock him down 6-7 times. You don't gotta knock him out. That's my call.
Damn, 6 or 7 times, bro. Devin get that type of performance, bro. If he gets 6 or 7 knockdowns on Regis, he might steal performance of the year from Crawford.
Because if you thought tonight's crowd was pretty crazy, 80,000 in Australia. But
Want me to switch to another bank? They said I got too much cash. I'm still making deposits.
Malcolm, what up?
Yo, you hear me?
Perfect.
Shout out TBV. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, 6-7 knockdowns is crazy if he pulls that shit off. You feel that'll definitely be crazy. In terms of the title, you feel me? The way I just look at it is people kind of just pick and choose who they're gonna push. You feel me? You just can't do that shit with everyone. I'm not calling Devin no types of pussy or whatever, but you feel me? A nigga like Zab Judah, like later in his career, he had some like it was some fighter who was fighting. You feel me? The nigga got crazy with him, and I think he broke the nigga's jaw at the weigh-in, and then the shit got canceled. It was some shit like that. You feel me? It's certain fighters that you just don't do that with. I don't think it'll just fly with Regis. You feel me? It could have got a little ugly. Who knows? And then also, motherfucker got fined his last fight for pushing Loma. So come on, like you gonna make a nice little bag. Nobody want to pay 5 figures in fines. You feel me? And also the whole shit about Devin's energy in the weigh-in. This is another one. Like he's giving off scary energy. Yo, if I was a casual fan, like Ness, I want you to picture yourself in this situation, right? You watching TV, you watch the fucking Ricardo Mayorga and De La Hoya press conferences. You gonna think De La Hoya is gonna lose. Mayorga was going crazy, disrespectful, and then De La Hoya was quiet. And how did that fight play out? You feel me? Like,
Mayorga and De La Hoya?
yeah, of course. And De La Hoya beat the shit out of him.
Yeah.
You feel me? But in the press conference, he just gave off a certain energy. So, I don't dwell too much on that. I have Devin winning this. You feel me? I hope he can at least score a knockdown. I think it goes the distance. But yeah, that's really about it. Anybody who's not in tune with, champ level, you feel me? Betting show, a lot of money to be made. Definitely a lot of bread. And then I did some other shit. I ain't gonna lie. I have like this little risky ass bet. I fucking put Montana Love and Keith Hunter to win. Shit, that's a lot of plus money. But I got some safe shit too.
I like Keith
but
though, man. I like Keith, but I ain't get to see him train this fight. And he used to train in Bones. I ain't get to see nothing, so I stood away from that. But I do like him as a person. And when I used to see him spar,
sure.
he looked good. But you looking good in the past and looking good for this camp is two different things.
Oh, for sure, yeah. And then you're fighting Bottle, like. So I don't really know, but I just seen there was a lot of money, and like the amount of bets that I placed, and I even took your advice. You feel me? I'm gonna make whatever I put back. You feel me? A little shit like $5. You feel me? But you know how it is, man. Because I ain't trying to put up 50 beans and I just lose bread. That shit'll piss me off. But shout out TVV. Everybody like, subscribe. You feel me? Retweet and join that champ level and make this money.
Let's get it. Let's get it. We going out too.
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
It's not your time. We got Shiny Suits member on that champ level for 6 months. I did smile seeing Eddie Hearn interviews on the Boxing Voice YouTube channel. Brothers established the right media credibility. Clapping hands emoji. Salute to you, champ. Appreciate you. Don't forget to share whatever video you saw. We got Keep It Moving, $2. Punch versus Haney voice. Yo, Ness, Punch funny as hell. Nah, he is. It's my boy, my brethren. Days, Wagwan. Is he going to connect this time? Days. Gotta unmute. Player. Gotta unmute. Player. Come on, Days. You got it. Gotta unmute. Oh, shit. We going out to Shoddy Baby. Shoddy. Nope. Days, you need to unmute your microphone. Alrighty then. That means we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. Remember, we back at 2:45. We live right here on youtube.com/The Boxing Voice, where we're going to be not really doing live commentary. We're going to be watching the fight together. Every now and then I'm going to tell you what's going on, but we really watching it together because I'm going to watch it anyway. Might as well watch it with y'all. I ain't got nobody who's going to want to sit down and watch motherfucking boxing for 8 hours besides y'all. So I'll see you here because Days ain't get his shit together. Days, what up? Trying you for the 100th time. There he goes.
Ness, what going, brethren?
Chilling. What it do? Oh, it's your service, man. You somewhere where there's no servicio.
Yo, Ness.
We hear you now.
Damn, Ness, I'm breaking up.
We hear you now.
Hey, man. To all you haters out there, man. All the haters, listen up, man. Lord Devin Haney by unanimous decision, nigga. Believe that. We gonna knock Regis on his ass once, maybe twice, and we gonna make this nigga look like a poodle, man. We gonna make this nigga look like a Yorkie tonight, man. Believe that, man. Y'all gonna see, bro. Y'all gonna see. All y'all saying Devin Haney got pillow fist. Y'all gonna see what's up at 140, bro. Y'all gonna see that power increase tonight, bro. Y'all gonna see, bro. Y'all gonna see what's up, bro. We ain't running, bro. We not gonna do what Shakira did in his last fight. We ain't gonna do what Shakira and Tupac Stevenson did in his last fight, bro. We gonna stand toe to toe and we gonna beat this nigga the fuck up. We gonna beat this light skinned Lloyd looking nigga. She's fine too, but I want you. We gonna knock. We gonna. Hey Ness,
I called him Lloyd.
Ness. Yo, Nuss, we gonna knock this nigga Regis' braids. You gonna see his braids start coming apart. Just like what happened to David's little brother in the fight with Charlo. That nigga braids gonna start coming loose. He gonna be getting hit so hard, Ness. I'm telling you, man. Yo, Ness, it's the Haney voice, my nigga. Lord Devin Haney, man. They gonna see what's up tonight, Ness. You know what I'm saying? But salute to the boxing boys. Salute to Ring Walk Danny. Salute to my boy Nestor Gibbs, man. The hottest boxing channel in the world. Make sure y'all niggas keep that same energy tomorrow morning. Hey, Ness, we going live tomorrow, right?
We going live today. We going live tomorrow. Shit, we doing a marathon, baby. We working over here. I mean, obviously we got to do the live. You know, we might as well do an immediate. Then we gonna be back in the morning. You know how it go, man. We working.
Yes, sir. That's how we do it, man. You know what I'm saying, man? I just want them to keep that same energy, man. All y'all better call in and eat crow, man. And if anybody want to bet me, hit me up right now on Twitter. Days Chris Dior, DM me. I will bet y'all niggas $100 on Devin Haney. He gonna get the job done. Hit me up if y'all want to bet. But y'all ain't gonna do it because y'all pussy. But salute to us. Salute to the boxing voice. I'm out. Let's get it.
All right. Let's see who is next. On the check-in, we got Shotty Baby on Discord.
Yo, what's good? Hey, yo, can you hear me? I'm on my Bluetooth right now. I'm
We
over
hear
here
you.
driving and shit.
We hear you.
Yeah. I mean, I'm excited for the night, man. Hey, man, I'm ready to see. I'm ready to see Haney put on a boxing class. I'm ready for Haney to put on get this man a lesson. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? I want to see like having Haney get back to like that like using that jab more. I see you been kind of getting away from it a little bit. I want to see like that, like a little replica of that when he fought Abdullah. He sat back there just picking him apart. He broke his face in that one. That's what I want to see, that style. I want to see that style. And with that pushing shit, I mean, he ain't push him. Like who gives a fuck? Like if he pushed them. I mean, if I got fined, goddamn $25,000, I wouldn't be probably pushing nobody either. But anyway, and then I seen, yo, what's up with Tim Bradley just getting? It's like he's striking me as a little Haney hater as well, yo. He's talking about like, yeah, Regis corner is just so much better or something than Haney's, and I'm like, yo, don't the Haney's got Yoel Judah in the corner too?
I mean, they've had many people. Who's in the corner for this particular fight? We gonna have to see who shows up on fight night.
Word. But yeah, man. Shout outs TBV. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tune in. Anyway, all right, take it easy though.
All right, appreciate you.
All right.
So what do I say? I say make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel because we coming right back at you with more fire, more shows, and more boxing conversation. I'm cooking something up, getting my thumbnail guy to work that up. Gonna have a little breakfast and we'll be right back at it. You already know what it is, and that's GTO, Instagram, and Twitter. Catch me on the next one. Make sure that you got your notifications clicked so you know every time we go live right here on TBV. Until the next one, peace.